doesn't react, then that it makes her guilty. I feel like she's in a position.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, but however, she needs to just stay away. I know what you're saying. But
I agree with you. I agree with you.
She was guilty. You know, you said it makes her look guilty. She was guilty.
No,
I said that's why I said Pearl's is worse, because she got found guilty in the eyes of the law, whereas Zach never did it.
But the thing is, if somebody would have reported that, it would have come under a hate crime, regardless. But I don't know. But nobody took it to that level, because yet he didn't say it to anybody, which was probably calculated.
I think what's worse with
smart.
Pearl is she said it twice, so she made a mockery of apology the first time, so it weren't, people feel like it weren't meant as well, maybe.
She doesn't help herself, Angie. Like when she came out of court, you know, she was dancing outside the court. You know,
absolutely. I was just going to say that.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I heard that. When
it's on
she doesn't help herself.
So
you know, there's kind of a slap in the face to the black community, isn't it? Saying, well, okay, you got off pretty much, and you're sitting there dancing. She don't help herself.
I think that's a social media kind of bravado kind of thing. I just think
that you've got to have remorse, right? If you've learned and you've learned and you apologise, you've got to have remorse with that as well for what you said. And she did, and I don't think people saw that remorse when she was dancing outside the court.
I never saw that.
Well, not dancing, but she was smiling.
It's on her videos. Go to her videos, and you'll see what she was doing. She was laughing and dancing outside the court the day after it had finished. Or maybe before, but she was still outside the court. It's an insult.
I never saw that, but going back on like when it came out about Zach, and then like Zach was on subscribers for I don't know how long, because people were popping into Angie's live, can't watch him, he's on it. Angie had to camp to him, whereas Pearl, I remember, sat there on her chair and went, I know I've fooked up, and if anybody wants to join that box and tell me what I've done wrong, they can. She sat there and that's, look.
Let me just interrupt you, right? She sat there and she took... listen. She sat there that day after, right? And the thing is with Pearl, right? She said it to a black woman, and she said it slyly because she thought she was out of the box. So she obviously says it in her roundabout house or whatever. She got caught out, and then she basically said then the second time she did it again, and she was then waited a couple of weeks and lied and said she was talking to her family in the box. She then took accountability after the first instance, and then came out and then did a 180 and said, oh, I'm not apologising, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing that, and got her back up about it. So each time she's tried to say this and this, but she's turned round and then not taken accountability. And the worst thing is, Pearl wouldn't be getting as much bullying about it, but her behaviour on the app is absolutely disgusting. The way that she speaks about people, the way that she talks about women's parts is absolutely disgusting. Like, I'm sorry, but she bullies, and she's a nasty bully. She's done some unforgivable things to people on this app, and it's not acceptable. She can't sit there and play the victim. She got someone's dad up on... someone's abuser, his father, up on the app, asking him questions about his son, which had absolutely nothing to do with her whatsoever. She got someone that apparently he scammed up on her platform and started going at him. And the thing is, though, now she's crying about her mental health. What about other people's mental health? Not just Zach. What about what she says about Chelsea? What about what she says about Talia? What about what she says about other people? Laura. She had her in a box, and they sit there and bully her on a daily basis. Her behaviour is unacceptable.
Bridgie, like I said, I don't be in and out, right? I'm just going on, and what the conversation was tonight, this with Pearl, and I just think with Pearl it's been dragged on.
Well,
And
maybe
I've
if
just
Pearl was a nicer person, it wouldn't be getting dragged on. Maybe if she
who's
made an effort to be a
Bridgie?
nicer person.
Let's be honest. And I pop in, even Angie. I'm looking at your beautiful little face there, right? You're sitting like so pretty. She just, but even Angie can be mean sometimes on this app. Like,
I'm not
Everyone
saying I'm
can.
not. Yeah, absolutely.
Everyone
I
can.
think
Exactly.
It's every
That's
day.
what I
It's
said.
every day from Pearl. And at the weekends, she has a specific target that she goes for. 1 week it was Talia and Rickster. The following week it's someone else.
No,
Another
Bridget,
person.
you're bringing
And
it back. No, you're diverting the
why am I
conversation here
diverting
tonight.
it?
The conversation is about what
About
happened with
Paul
Pearl should be
being
dropped at
bullied.
this stage, I believe.
About,
On what
about
I'm saying.
Yeah, so people are allowed to have the opposite opinion that it can't be, that people don't want to drop it, Poppy.
and
Yeah,
like
I
Pearl
know,
says,
but you
if,
know what,
people
Sayane?
can't
If
take
they
it,
don't
get
want
off
to
the
drop
app.
it with Pearl, why, like, is it just
Have
me?
their opinion of
I
how
have
they felt
not,
when she said that.
I have not seen any, I'm not diverting it to Zach, it's just that Zach's name was brought up. I have not seen anybody drag, or maybe it's,
David,
I've not heard
He
it.
didn't say it to a black woman
Had opposite
It's
opinions
just
about
that
Zach as well.
twice and then laugh about it. Check out her videos. You obviously don't know much about Pearl. Check out her videos and see her video when she was outside the courtroom,
Like
the
I said,
courthouse,
Bridget, I
laughing
don't
and
know
dancing.
much
No, you don't. So
about.
maybe you should
Look,
like
if I
look
came
into
out
it.
of court and didn't get locked up, I'd be dancing about it. Like,
Well,
but
that's a bit of an insult to the
yeah,
black
but
people, then,
Poppy, I
isn't it?
think
That
what
she
I'm trying
offended.
to, yeah, what I'm trying to explain is you've got to have that remorse, and you know what I mean. You've got to have that
100%.
sorriness, and you know, I'm not saying you have to. Don't get me wrong, but you know, if you are generally sorry for what you've done, you're going to show remorse. You know, and I think her biggest mistake was dancing outside that courtroom.
Yeah.
Because with no remorse. She kind of thought, oh well, I got away with it. You know what I mean? And that was a mistake that she made there.
I didn't see that, Angie. I pop in and out. I hear things. I hear what creators do. I see what creators do on certain. I haven't gone for a good 2 months, and when I came back and I'm pottering around, I'm trying to get back to. I'm listening to. One of them was not a questionnaire. That's the wrong. An interview, let's say, between, and it was between Top Girl and Pearl, and then the next thing on the Observers then that popped up then was alive, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, even so long later, and then it just so happened then this conversation was about like Pearl, and so I was like, this has. So do you understand where I'm coming from? I'm like a mile behind. Bobby, you really haven't a clue. Sorry. No, I really haven't a clue. That's what I just said.
And
Let me
everybody,
take 'em.
it's gone up. It's not a money gun no more. It's an interstellar. So if you want to throw that
Don't you ever
interstellar,
shut
you're
up.
welcome at any time.
You know when you take a
Fiona
month off this
Jane,
app,
you shut the fuck up. How about that? When I just see such a vulnerable, which is like the age of my mum and whatever.
Pearl's not
Poppy, we get it, man. You're an empath. We get it, and you feel
And how
you feel
Devin
for.
spoke down to not only that woman and many other women and other men. Like I said, NJ, you were one of them boxes. Jeez, I was so annoyed.
It's very childish, man. It's
Oh,
very.
how
Angie, honestly, he's very condescending and patronising,
That's the word.
and he thinks that he's more clever than other people. He tries to riddle your mind and take you down the garden, and then when you come back around and you're like, what are you on about? He tries to claim that you're dumb. No, it's your delivery and the way you're explaining something. And you know what? I pride myself on being inclusive for all. So when I speak, I want people who have probably little or broken English to be able to understand what I'm saying. So I purposely slow myself down. If I really wanted to, Angie, I could come up here and speak very quick like Paige and blah, 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 blah. But yous like would not understand what I'm saying. And that's one of the issues is they feel like they're not being listened to, but they're not being inclusive to all. Sometimes the way how they come across is like they're radical and they do not like white people. Yeah. And that's the reason why they're always feeling like they have to push a live every single day. Angie, I only need one live to get my point across and then I'll move on. Why does it take months and months and months for these to get a point across that for something that happened months ago? Say what you need to say and move on. But that's why I say it's more content than outrage, because the outrage was there. Right, you was getting the numbers at start, but now your numbers are dwindling away because you keep being repetitive and saying the same thing over and over. Instead of using the Pearl situation as an example of, this is what the person done, this was the consequence, and this is what will happen if you do this. They're not using it like that, and that's the reason why people are not taking on board what they're saying.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what the solution is really. Do you know what I mean? I think they just need to block each other. People need to stop doing discussions on racism. She can't do that. You can't have a discussion on racism, and that's what I think a lot of people got annoyed about as well when she was discussing it. You can't do that, love. You know what I mean? Because because of your conviction.
Angie, someone just asked about Devon's picture.
Yes, I want to talk about that. The picture.
Okay,
Evan is a see you
One
next
minute, Poppy,
Tuesday.
1 minute,
Sorry,
Poppy.
that's what actually fired my brain.
Poppy,
Thanks,
1
NJ.
second.
You just
1 second, yeah. You see that picture? I have to be honest, as much as I can't stand the guy, yeah, it is a tradition that the Mexicanos do. As you can see, they was all dressed as matadors. So it was some sort of theme, but something that I found interesting when I was on the panel with him yesterday is that he says back then it just was a joke and a tradition and something we all come up with. But when you, as an adult, when he looks in now, he can see how it can come across offensive. But at the time, because he did look quite young in the picture, you know what I mean? But at the time, it was just something that him and his friends done. So I don't think that picture should be held against him. That's just me. That's just me being honest. It's the same as in the Caribbean. We have, I think it's a John Bull or something like that, where it's a tradition where the bull is like a devil and everybody is chasing after the bull and stuff. Do you know what I mean? So I know in different cultures and traditions, they do have these kind of like carnivals or plays or I don't know, like drama acts around it, and he was a drama, like he is an actor, and so I don't think that should be used against him, you know, Angie.
Okay, yeah, well, because people was questioning it, so yeah, I wasn't sure if it was like some kind of play because they were all dressed up and you know, I mean.
Spanish, so yeah, because I actually did look into it as well, and I thought, oh yeah, I remember that. So yeah, I don't think that should be brought up, in all honesty.
Well, so yeah, and I think with the Pearl situation, I think she just needs to stop going into the boxes. If they discuss it, let them discuss it. There's nothing she can do about that, you know. But her jumping in their box is giving them a reaction. It's giving them views. You know, if you're saying that what they're doing for content, that's the content. So, you know, and the viewers will go up before Pearl goes into the box to discuss it. So you're giving them what they want. So in my opinion, she just needs to keep out their boxes. And if they talk about it, they talk about it. There's nothing else she can do about it now.
Oh, 100%. She can't change the way how people feel, unfortunately. Do you know what I mean? It's like, if you are reformed and you really care, like, respect people's boundaries as well, innit? You get me?
Yeah. She goes in to defend herself. Now she's defended herself. There's only so much you can say. Either you're just going to be on repeat, you know, all the time. So she's had to say, just leave it alone now, and then just let them get on with it.
Well, it should be like you stay on the left, I stay on the right. TikTok is a big enough place for everybody to exist. Like, I don't understand why they can't in it, but I'm just saying, look, me personally, I wouldn't feel comfortable going at a woman of age every single day. Do you know what I mean? Even yesterday, the whole, if people say stuff about me, like, I'll be honest, I seen that as a threat. I feel like Devon was threatening her. It didn't come across well. I get it that when people talk about your past
what did he say? Because I didn't watch the live.
It was basically, Pearl did bring up the fact that he got NFA'd for something. Yeah, let's not talk about what it was for those who don't know. And obviously, he was basically threatening that if anybody goes around the app and mentions it, he's gonna take her to court. He's going to do all this stuff. Like, I'm going to come for you, because he would see it as she's the one that put it out there for people to basically say stuff to him. But at the end of the day, I just thought it didn't sound healthy. I get it, it's a trigger for him and it's his trauma. But at the end of the day, he needed some self-control in that situation, because I promise you, when he watches that back, he's going to think, oh, God, why did I go off like that?
Yeah. What about the comment from Paigey Baby that people are talking about?
What comment?
She made a comment. What did she say now? Should we goad something like, should we goad Pearl to say the N-word and run with it, or something like that? What did she say? Can anyone remember?
Someone said he's trauma. Sorry, can I just say, I don't really care for Devon. Sorry, so I just explained the situation. I didn't hear that about Paige. Angie, can you say that again, please?
Yeah, she says something like, let's get her to say the N-word, and then we can, let's goad her and get her to say the N-word, and something like that. I can't remember.
Why are we don't want to goad people to say the N-word, because remember, when people say the N-word, don't just affect that, it affects a mass community.
Can I put a different spin on it, Angie? Right, for me, it makes it worse with Pearl, because she's been a victim of racism all of her life. Though then to turn that back onto somebody else, I think that makes it even worse, because she knows how it feels to be the victim of it.
Yeah.
What's that? Who's that? Delusive who?
Nikki.
Hello, Delusive Nikki. You're right. You're absolutely right. Honestly, it triggers everyone. Like, the way how you just broke that down is perfect. But yeah. I mean, why are we even having a discussion? Like, who's worse than the other one? Like, anybody that says a racist remark, we all hold them in the same light. But if you want me to forgive you, I want you to do everything in your power to show the people that you're apologetic, and then reform yourself. I don't want to hear it again. And I get it. Let's go over old ground. She said it the second time. I was pissed off myself, because I took time out to message the woman and have a conversation off app where it was a sincere conversation. And when she done that, I told her, I said, you hurt my feelings, because we took our time to educate you and sit down with you and sympathise with you, and then you've gone and done it again. You're putting people like me and others who want to see the good in you in a horrible position, because now it does look like you are racist because you've done it the second time.
Yeah. Can I ask you then, Jay, do you think she's a racist?
I don't think she's a racist. I think that she's a woman of old school mentality that was stuck in her ways, probably didn't have the education that the white people that did in my area, because she probably didn't grow up in a multicultural place. Do you know what I mean? Who knows? She might have, or she might, but I just feel like it was her and that Shep. You can tell they do not like each other. If you leave them in a room, they're going to tear each other apart. I just feel like you should have just kept it to whatever insults about her and not bring race into it. That's where she went wrong. But I think her vim for Laura is what pushed her to say what she said. But that's not acceptable at all. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. When I heard her say the first time, I really did think though, it's like a figure of speech. You know, what Corey Burt said about AR and called him an APE. There's like stop. Let's. You're acting like an APE. You know what I mean? Like, that figure of speech. And I just thought, okay, that's a figure of speech that she shouldn't have said it the second time. But however, that's how I saw it the first time. I mean, she said she says it to her grandbabies, but however, I saw it as a figure of speech, and I know you're acting like an orangutan. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. But Angie, can you see what Lisa just put there? She says a lot of travellers and gypsies grew up in a bubble of their own community, oblivious to the outside. And that's true. Like, when they used to come in my area, because sometimes they used to do the fair and all of that kind of stuff, we used to go and speak to them. And they actually used to say that what did they call us? They used to call us a name, but they says we don't mix with you lot. Do you know what I mean? Because
you're called gorgeous.
Gorgeous, yes.
And did this whole conversation come up because it was, should people forgive Pearl?
So
That's
to
why
me,
everyone's talking about it.
because she has been on the
Ange
receiving
never
end of it
started
all
it.
of her life. Do you know what I mean? Discrimination, whatever you want to call it, it's still classed as the same hate crime and is convicted under the same hate crime. But because she's received that all of her life, then she would know, saying that to somebody of colour, the impact that would hold.
I don't see. To me, even if you are, you like Lisa's point, you're brought up in your own little bubble. You don't mix outside of your community and all that. I don't believe that's an excuse or reason, though. I think even if you are brought up in your own bubble and you don't mix with the outside, I think you're either racist or you're not. You know what I mean? Because it's all about colour of skin, isn't it? Whether you mix in your own community or not.
I think age. Someone says age has nothing to do with it, but I really do think it does, because some of the older generation they refuse to move with the time. They're stuck in. In my day, it was okay to say this. So who are you as a younger person to tell me?
She's only 58. I wouldn't say she's. I can understand if you're in your 70s, 80s. Do you know what I mean? But 58 isn't really old, isn't it?
But when she was young, I'm guessing like that racism was really rife. Do you know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's just
We were racist. Television programmes were
Basically,
racist.
you're saying that she can't change her old ways.
She's not that old.
some people can't. It's ingrained in some people. Honestly, I've come across some racist people where I'm literally trying to explain to them that like what you're saying, how discriminative, and the vim in their face has made me think like, what am I doing? I'm wasting my breath here. Keep it moving. I'm not going to keep knocking at something that I don't want to be knocked. And that's how I feel with the Pearl situation. If you feel that way, she is a racist and she ain't changed her ways. What are you getting from coming on the internet and bashing her every day? You know what she is. If that's how you feel, you know what she is. You've spoke on it. What do you benefit from speaking on it every day, especially when you're not coming from an educational point of view? You're saying slurs now. You're saying horrible stuff now. So what makes you any better?
Yeah.
Like, what's the point? If the point ain't to educate and to show the next generation or somebody who is none the wiser to racism. I don't know. There's some people that have literally lived in their bubble for that long that they haven't mixed. I've had people that look at me and be like, look, I'll be honest with you, you're probably like one of like the first black person that I've interacted with like that, and that's mind-blowing to me. But then when I go back home to the Caribbean, I'm no longer the minority, I'm the majority, and it would be the same for you to go over to my country. Does that make sense?
I agree completely, NJ. I've got she's not really a relative, she's an older family friend, shall we say. And up until recently, when she moved down to Kent from London, she's actually been open her eyes to racism, because her friends, she does have the kind of friends of all different colours, ethnicities and stuff in London, but they're all the same age as her. And actually, I think sometimes people of different colours, countries, ethnicities, they actually have their own jokes within house that if you're grown up and around that, which the older generation are, they think it's acceptable to say to them. Does that make sense?
I completely understand you.
And then I think that's when it's then a kind of, and I think this is where the situation I was trying to explain yesterday in Top Girl's Box is that Pearl has said that she can now educate her grandchildren, and I feel that that's a really positive thing. And I feel like by us educating the older generation, okay, there's going to be some people that are completely set in their ways, and I appreciate that. But by educating them, we're not just educating the older people, we're educating everyone else that comes after them. And then we're stopping them using derogative language and slurs around the grandchildren. Does that make sense? I hope I've explained that okay.
It does, and that's the reason why I feel like she did go down that angle, because when I was in the inbox speaking to her, I said to her, this week alone, my little nephew was told by a kid, I can't play with you, you have dirty skin. And I was going to the school with my sister, and you know what? Fair play to the school, because they've done everything in their power. But you know what? You see that young kid that says that? Do you think I was angry at that kid? No. I wasn't angry at the kid, because I know that people are not born racist, yeah? So my thing is that that kid now and my nephew, They get on really well. Why? Because there was sat down, there was mediation between the teachers. The kid was taught about how hurtful the comments could be. I had to sit down as a grown-ass man. I'm saying like, okay, cool. So it has been a year and something. So my nephew would have been 6. I had to sit down with my nephew and teach him and explain to him about racism at the age of 6, right? I was racially abused when I was in nursery. I had to have the same conversation. So when I was talking to Pearl, I was saying, Pearl, what you have to understand is that if you think that language that you're using around your grandchildren is okay, God forbid they go to school and say that to a child of colour, you don't understand how impactful it will be on the kid. And she was like, I didn't even look at it like that. Because to me, honestly, in my community, it's a throwaway comment. And I'm saying, yeah, but in my community, like, it's a slur. So you can't say those things. And that's what the dialect was. When I was speaking to her, there wasn't no resistance. She was actually open to learn from a person of colour who's talking from experience. You with me?
Yeah,
I'd rather do that in the inbox. Sorry, 1 minute. Let me just finish. I'd rather do that in the inbox because I believe that's more impactful than me coming on the internet and being a big, oh, I am, and oh, I know all this and that. Like, nah, that's not the way how people learn.
No, I agree. And I don't think it's just educated Pearl. I think it's educated a lot of people on this app, as in what words are throwaway comments. And it's not, I'm not just saying around the subject of racism. I'm saying I think this has opened a can of worms around words that everyone chucks around in their day-to-day life, but don't understand the impact it can have, and also the consequences that it can have as well, i.e. what Pearl had to go through with court. I think it's opened a lot of people's eyes.
Exactly. And like I'm saying, hopefully now, yeah, she won't do it again, because if she does do it again, I'd never speak to that woman again, wherever she is. I would never go in a box again. For me personally, if she done it again, and it's 100% after you've been prosecuted, it will show that you are a racist, and I would never ever par with one. But I honestly believe that she's learned from a lesson. Now she's had to face her consequences. Now just leave the woman alone.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't understand what you gain, because honestly, I know you says, oh, she's only 58, 60, but Ange, like, I was brought up to respect my elders. Do you know what I mean? Even if they're disrespectful, that doesn't mean that I go to their level and be disrespectful like them as well, because then that means that I've just let all of my teachings go over my head. You honestly, you see the way how them lot speak to Pearl. If my family members heard me speak like that, regardless of how Pearl act, they'd check me. They would check me. I promise you, they'd check me.
I don't feel because someone's age they have a right to speak to someone how they want. I'm sorry, I'll go back at you. You know, I'm not going to be disrespected by anybody, and that's how you should, you know, really, however old they are. Do you know what I mean? You know, I think Pearl, she's not an angel. Let's not get this twisted now. She's not an angel. She says a lot of shit on here. She causes a lot of trouble, you know, especially on a Friday. She triggers a lot of people. I trigger people, don't get me wrong, yes I do. But what she does is she actually baits people to get into her box and all this kind of shit. She's not an angel. Do you know what I mean? I mean, that's something racist.
Yeah, she's not an angel.
She's not an angel. And, you know, people, I suppose people that have beef with her, they bring up what she did, you know?
Yeah, and I do get that, but I think from the generational point of view of our age and stuff, that I think we've actually got to remember that Pearl would have been born 1965 to 1970, and it was very, very different then to what it is now about what people said. And I think that although people have to grow with the times, you can't grow with the times without learning. And I think this is a learning point for Pearl. I'm not saying she's an angel in any stretch of the imagination with anything else, just solely talking on this race. I think everyone has to learn at a different point in their life. And if, like as NJ said, we're teaching our children now, and that's their learning point because we know what that's right. But if you come from an older generation, you wouldn't have had that learning point until much later on, until you're...
No, I disagree. Sorry. You're either a racist or you're not, in my eyes. You know, if you see colour in that way, then, you know, that's that. Regardless how old you are, 70, 80, you know. I do understand with certain words, so, you know, words that have been abolished that we don't use anymore, that I understand. But it doesn't make someone a racist because they say the wrong word. Just they don't realise that it's offensive. You know, that I do agree with. You know, like words and how we you know, how what we say, you know, that could be offensive because, you know, things have changed, right? That I understand. But however, if you see someone's colour in that kind of way, you're racist. And it's nothing to do with generation. You know, that's it. Done. You're not. You're racist.
Angie, can I use an example of like your
Yeah.
mother? Yes, Sheila. I'll always love Sheila. I've heard her in the background. She can be a bit of a, you know what I mean, a bit of a firecracker from time to time.
Yes.
If she was to say something and something just flew off her tongue, and you know your mother in it, and you know that she might not mean it, but the masses might be like, "Oh my God, Sheila, you can't say that."
Yeah.
You would probably take the public lashings from your mum because you love your mum, but then you wouldn't allow people for every single day to bring your mum up, bring up Sheila this, Sheila that, Sheila that. Come on, after a while, you'd be like, flipping out, guys. Like, lay off her. She's an older generation, no?
No, but
Wouldn't you
ain't
feel
this
that
been
way?
brought back up because there's something going on between them all?
See, I don't even, honestly, I don't even know.
Yeah, I
You know-
will tell my mum. That's true. I will tell my mum.
And
If she was to
Jay-
say something in regards, just say hypothetically was to say something racist, I'll say, "Mum, that's you can't you." Or she doesn't know like a certain word, for example, because she's an older generation. I say, "Mum, you can't say that. So it could come across racist, or you know, you can't say that word anymore." Do you know what I mean? I'm not talking about the obvious, like the N word, but there are certain words we don't say anymore because it is offensive. The older generation might not know that, but if my mum said it, I will bring her out. I will call her out on it. I say,
Well,
"Mum,
I only tried to make that point because you was like, no, we can't bring age into it, etc. But I could just tell from you, like not saying like I know your mum, but I could just tell by some of her mannerisms when she's spoken to you that she could probably fly off the handle. And all I'm saying is that it's okay to hold her accountable, but for every flipping day. Or
Sheila does it as well, not
Yeah,
wanting
do
to be on
something.
TikTok. Pearl's on TikTok, knowing what she's doing. So she
yeah, my
keeps
mum's
minding
on
what she's
TikTok.
saying.
It's very different, isn't it?"
And
I do think you hit the nail on the head there, Laura, and you would tell your mum the same as I would tell, well, I wouldn't have to, but the same as I would tell my nan or my nan's friend, etc. You would tell her and correct her. If Pearl's got no one around her immediate family that's going to tell her and correct her, then she's just going to continue thinking these words are right until it comes to the point of, which it did.
NJ Host, somebody brought up in the comments, which is actually a good question. Does she actually recognise she was a racist and guilty as charged through you inboxing her? Does she now acknowledge that?
No, I'm saying since she got prosecuted, I didn't speak to her then. I'm talking about the time when she made the first slur.
Right,
So when
okay.
she made the first slur, this is what I was saying, why I was really annoyed with her, is because I took my time out to inbox her and, you know, educate her on a few things. And then she come and done it again. She doubled down. And I was like, forget that. But my thing is, over time, like, I can soften my heart. I get it. Some people can't. And I'm not saying that they shouldn't. Everybody is different. But I don't lead my life with like having hatred towards people. There's no point. If I don't like it, I'm gonna keep it moving on here. My block list is really long, and when I go places, they at me. But the way I see it is that you don't like me, I don't like you.
Right.
Let's just protect our pieces, right? Because why are we gonna go everywhere where I wanna go on the app? I am not going to argue with people who I know cannot stand me. You don't like me, so you go left, I go right, and we can all live happily ever after, right?
Do you also think, and this is just a genuine question that I've seen in the comments, and it's a question that I have myself, because I have my own opinion on this. Do you think there's a difference between saying a racist word and being a racist? Or do you think it's the same?
Nah, I think it's the same, to be fair. It's the same. I think...
I don't think so.
No, but
There are words we don't realise is offensive that could be considered racist, and some people don't know that. And then they might say a word and that is racist, but they're not a racist person. They just don't realise that you cannot say that word. Do you know what I mean?
But don't you think there's a fine line? So, okay, cool. So we're talking about the orangutan situation, yeah?
Yeah.
For me personally, I was really shocked that she didn't know that was an offensive word. Only because probably around the time as well, the black footballers had missed the penalty, and we had seen online that there was monkey emojis everywhere.
I
That's
was
one
about
thing
to
that
say,
I
if you
brought up.
scream that at a football match, you'd be in jail.
Do you know what I'm saying? Like I said, hold on, no, Paul. Didn't you see all of the uproar over the? She was like, no, I didn't see it. And I thought, are you sure? Because that was something that was all over the papers and stuff. That's what I couldn't get my head around. But I just feel like, look, I do feel like when it comes to racism, a lot of this, it does come to money, because majority of the people that have said these outlandish things, they ain't been punished. They've actually got money. They've been monetizing from it. They've been put on the podium. And unfortunately for Pearl, she was probably one of the first ones that opened the door. But then the other ones that walked through and said X, Y, and Z, you know, your Corys, your Zacks, your Evil Queen, like, they're just as bad. And I will stand on, I don't think that they get the same backlash that Pearl did. I'll be honest.
On in the box, Ange.
Gossip Girl, I don't have your Gossip Girl News, I think her name is. I don't have your thing, your video that you tagged me in. Did you tag me to Lucive Angie, to Lucive _FYP? Because I don't have it. Someone in the box. Are they in private?
JD.
I don't know what the name's a bit mysterious.
Undercover agent.
Undercover agent.
Yeah, Gossip Girl, did you send it to me on this account?
So Angie, when we're doing a debate then, Angie, please don't make it about race.
What's the debate going to be, though?
I don't know. Leave it to the people in the chat. Your community can come up with it.
Yeah, I like the spontaneous debates. When there's a debate that's prepared and all of that, it's like I need people in the boxes, and I don't always get people in the boxes. I could have my opinion, but then it's like, well, you got to get in the box to have yours. Do you know what I mean?
Sorry, I was just like listening to it. I think.
Oh, I've got a gospel.
Undercover agent.
Oh, sorry. No, I just think it comes down to the individual. Like, for example, I'm Asian, yeah. So when people are throwing racial slurs at me, I don't really take it offensively because I think that it's uneducated. That's what I think. I think that they're uneducated. And I just think that sometimes it depends on what the context is. But as far as racism goes, for me, it's not going to change me as a person. Do you know what I mean? It makes me stronger, but it's not going to change me. So I faced it before, but it's not something that I worry about because I'm in my 40s now. When I was younger, yeah, maybe. But as I get older, it's just a word. I mean, it's just a word. And I can see how it can be offended, but it depends on how the individual takes it. That's what I think anyway.
What kind of word though? Sorry, I wasn't listening to the
No, but if you're talking about racism, like if they're shouting racist slurs at me, right?
But the problem is, I feel, right, and I know this is OTT here, right, when I say this, right, it's very extreme. If you look at Germany and Hitler, right, that's one man who took hold of the whole country, right, and unalived many, many people, a whole community, right, that he targeted. That could easily happen again, and that's why, in my opinion, that a hate crime, it has to be off, it cannot be on social media, because it does spread like wildfire, right? Where people can target one community. Yeah, like say for example, this platform, then it can go to another platform, then it brings out the trolls, and then everyone's saying, for example, calling people the N-word willy-nilly, that you're this, you're that, and then violence can break out. I know it sounds extreme here, but violence can break out off TikTok, where it's now spreading all over social media. It's now off social media. People are saying it. Do you know what I mean? It's like the people. Did you get what I'm saying? And then violence can break out, and one community is targeted. I know it's a bit extreme, but that can happen. What happened in Germany with Hitler can happen again. And that's why it's so important that's why they take hate crimes very seriously, because it can break out, people can get violent and start attacking a certain community, verbally and physically. Do you get what I'm saying? It does. It's like people say this peddler word, right? Now everyone's saying the peddler word because it's like now the new trend, if you like. Do you know what I mean? Because
it's like it's lost its value, isn't it? No.
Yeah, it's lost its value. Now everyone's calling each other a peddler. Listen, have I said it? Yes. Something I'd never say when I came on TikTok. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why I feel a hate crime could be the same, where one person says it, the troll saying it, it's bringing out trolls that is going to say it. Everyone's now going to be saying it, and that's dangerous. So even though you think it's only a word, it can actually have a very devastating outcome.
But I also think it's about education. It all starts with education. You know, if we educate people from young and we understand that we're all the same, that there's no difference in race, color, like creed, sex, it doesn't make any difference. Then from young, if you teach them that, then when they grow up, they'll grow up in a society that thinks, okay, everyone is accepted. But if you talk from young, if you keep saying from young, oh, he's different, or maybe she's different, and all that, then we see differences. If you keep telling me that I'm different, I will see that difference.
Yeah, but don't you think that...
One sec, where's my Laura? She was in the box. Get back in, Laura.
Sorry to interrupt you, but don't you think that obviously what you're saying, regardless, you're always going to get that, whether it's race or class?
Oh yeah. I believe that. I mean, there's always going to be a fine. The thing is, you're never going to have people have the same mindset as you. I would love everybody to have the same mindset as me. 100%, I would love it, but it's not going to happen. So it's one of those things, But then I learn from it, I grow from it, and I try and become a better person for it. Do you know what I mean? So it's about understanding, learning, and growing. As long as you understand, you learn, and you grow, then I'm all good.
Absolutely. Hey, Laura.
Hey, like you just said now, Angie, about the peddler word. Yes, and I've apologised multiple times for having two girls as mods, for having them in my box singing. I've never ever been a peddler. Now I'm being targeted as a peddler, and I think it's disgusting and it's vile and it's wrong. I've had things said about me and stuff like that and everything like that, which is untrue in nature. This just Shan that did an exposure live on me the other day. I'd like to know how she knows my daughter when she lives in Newcastle, and I just hope to God she never crosses paths with me. Will not be responsible for my actions.
Yeah.
Because what she has done is disgusting. I'm not saying this about me, but the word peddler was just used with Angie. So I'm just giving my point across.
Can I ask a question, Laura? Sorry. Did you have young children as mods?
They weren't young children. They were teenage children.
Okay. And when people, obviously, when there was an uproar, what was your reaction?
My reaction was to defend myself.
Oh, so you didn't unmod them?
They were unmodded long before they even came out.
Okay.
You know what happened, Angie? I think with Laura, she was naive and gullible about it. She just wanted to give them an opportunity to...
That's exactly wanted. I
show their voice, because they had an amazing voice, Laura was saying. And I think Laura didn't actually understand the impacts that it could have had, like the wrong ones on the set, all that kind of thing. She didn't think about it, and I think that's what it was.
Okay.
Miss Red just now saying that I was slagging her off on your platform the other day. I never ever once slated her on your platform.
Yeah,
somebody's going over there saying that I was slating her. I've never ever once slated her. Now I just requested the box in there because she was talking about me. Yet she wouldn't give me her box because apparently I was slating her. Yeah.
I've never heard you going on misread. I personally have never heard you going on misread. So she got receipts about that? She's got the video?
Well, that's what I want to know, because I've never ever slated her. I think it's more of a job that she's friends with Pearl.
Yeah, I was just going to say...
Pearl I've gone at for bullying, because she did bully me. And I will state that. She was mocking me. She was bullying me.
In the box. Who? Oh, angry guy. Yeah. I agree with Laura. I think that is because they're sticking together. And
I'm not being funny. I will say my piece over that. I've been told by multiple people, why are you still sat with them? They're bullying you. Miss Red has never ever bullied me, guys. So whoever is causing shit, better stop.
Yeah.
Because it's not fair on Miss Red. It's not fair on me. Now, please leave Miss Red alone.
Is this the real Miss Red or the Timu one?
The real one.
Okay. I think, Laura, can I just give you my humble opinion from what I've just heard?
Yeah.
I mean, you could have said no, but okay, thank you.
Someone has got Angie, Laura, Angie, please. She had a 16-year-old come in your box, my box, and pretend to be a daughter. Who? I don't understand who that person is talking about. They're talking about something about Laura there. I don't know. Hi, hungry guy.
Hello, sorry, before Hungry Guy babbles our head off, Hungry Guy, 1 sec, I just wanted to just say something to Laura quickly. Laura, I honestly feel like when you was getting the backlash, You should have held your hands up. You shouldn't have felt like
I did hold my hands up, MJ, and I apologised.
I'm not coming at you, I promise. Yeah, but
Remember, Ange?
just remember, the masses, yeah, might not forgive so quickly. That's all I'm saying. Because remember, we are here to
When
safeguard
I
young
entered
children.
Angie's platform, this all started when I entered Angie's platform. At the end of the day, months ago, when I did the talent contest, a friend of mine said, there's a talent contest going on. Let's go over and do your singing. That's exactly what I did. I didn't know I was entering into 5, 6, 7K of people. I didn't know how big Angie was, right? And everything like that on the app. Since then, I have been bullied. I have been trolled. I have been abused. I've been threatened and stuff like that.
Oh, I get that on a daily basis, Laura.
Yeah,
You
I
know,
know,
you
exactly.
knew Angela was.
Exactly.
You
Let
knew
me
she was
speak.
the best on the
See, this is what you do, guys. You overtalk me. This is when I start to get riled up. At least let me speak,
Self-control, Laura. Self-control.
right? And I do this out of the app as well, mind, when I am being overtalked.
Yes, Diana.
You tell me that I don't let you speak, so let me speak and let me say my piece. So I didn't know what I was entering into. The second time, and I asked my friend why she put me in that situation. She turned around and she said, I didn't know it was that big either. I'm sorry. The second time, I did it off my own back. Right? Because, yes, people want viewers. Yes, people want clout. I did it because I wanted to do it the second time, not because anyone told me.
Because you wanted clout. You
I
wanted
thought the other people
And-
were trying to get me out there. I didn't know they were using me to get their own clout or their own gain. On
Can I
other
go now?
Yes,
Go,
I
Ange,
sat
I
in a
think
box
that-
the other day in my own live with Angie, and multiple times, and even Angie will defend me on this, multiple people came over. Dan wants you in his box. Pearl wants you in her box. Right or wrong, Angie?
I have the same energy when you're in
Hey, I'm next,
box.
hungry girl.
Let's red.
No, this is the like. Who does she think
No,
she's
let
talking
me
to?
go, hungry girl. 2 seconds. I think they're going on about. Do you remember when Laura come into the box and she brought a daughter in and she was like, "This is my daughter." Was that definitely your daughter, Laura?
Yes, it was my daughter.
As long as it was definitely your daughter.
Yeah, my
just
daughter
trying to get that
Annabelle.
out.
My daughter Annabelle.
Right. So Miss Red's cam-2ing us. So Miss Red, what do you want to give her? Do you want to give a message
My
to Miss
daughter
Red,
is
Laura?
Annabelle, and my daughter Annabelle had my consent to be in the boxes. I have PR over my daughter, and so does my mother. So if we say yes, it's fine for her to be in boxes. We are the consensual adults of my daughter. So if she wants to be in a box, I give consent to it. She is now 18. She makes
Well,
her
it's
own
Angie's
decisions.
box, not your box. So you need to make sure Angie's okay with it.
Yeah, and Angie was okay with it.
I am not
Angie,
going to lie, I can't remember.
At no point was it mentioned.
I
on that
can't
live that
remember,
she was
man.
16.
Yeah, she
My mum
was.
has the majority of consent.
She was proving that she had a daughter there or something, and her daughter was.
Yeah, I remember
But
that.
in the
like,
comments-
no point was
but in the
it
She said
mentioned.
her
Somebody
daughter was
came-
18. And
My
Angie
daughter
asked her,
is
she was
18
like,
now. My daughter
someone in
Angie
the comments
asked
are
you,
saying-
is she
How old
18?
have you
Can't be
named
18
daughter
now. She's
Annabelle?
only in the box 3 months ago.
Yeah, and she was 18 then. She was 18 then. She was 18 in October.
Laura, why have you named your daughter Annabelle?
Because
Well,
my
why is-
auntie Anne is Anne, and she was due near Christmas.
I just think of that doll, you know, the animal doll.
But why
Annabelle.
is someone in the comments saying that I'm not her daughter? Annabelle there saying I'm not her daughter. What's that?
Annabelle is my daughter.
But she's saying that she.
Person, it's
Yeah,
just
that's
because it's
probably
her name. She's
it's
just
a
clearing
troll.
that she
Probably a
isn't
troll
Annabelle.
account.
No, she's just clearing that she isn't Annabelle. Stop jumping on anybody, everybody.
Anyway, I've got Miss Red cam-2ing, so do you want to put a message up to Miss Red, Laura?
Miss Red, I have never slated you in Angie's boxes. Angie can confirm this. I wasn't in her boxes the other day slating you. I don't know who is feeding you BS, but they need to stop.
Red, I've got the clip. I'll send it to you.
I came in today to ask you to stop talking about me. This has gone on for days now, and I'm not being funny. I'm sick to death to the back teeth of hearing my name being mentioned.
You love your name.
Right,
being
let's
mentioned,
hear
don't
Miss
lie.
Red's response, then, Laura. Let's hear it.
I'm going to drop out. And I'll, but thanks
One
for
sec,
having
guys.
me.
1 sec. Let's hear Miss Red's response.
Let's hear it. So I'm going to drop out. And I'll, but thanks for having me. 1 sec. Let's hear Miss Red's response. Right, hang on. Let me use that because it's going to echo. Laura, did you not say you blocked the click because the click bullied you?
I didn't block you because you're
Laura, we need to hear.
You can't jump in boxes, get involved in the drama, and then, say that people have used you. You've used our platforms, and I'm sure everybody would agree. Piss off, Laura.
Miss Red, can I just say I actually gave Laura clout because she came from my talent show. So Laura was discovered by myself in our talent show, and and then that's how you all got to know her. However, you all jumped in Laura's box.
Miss Red, I don't see as the clique. Miss Red has been a good friend to me. Do you know what I mean?
She's the leader of the clique.
Yeah, but I've also seen her as a good friend. So I don't see her like the others. That's why I never bananaed her off my lives. Because I see her completely different to the others.
Who are the others?
Pearl Price.
You listen to me now, Laura. How dare you speak bad on my Red Devil?
I've never ever spoken bad on your Red Devil. I see her completely different, like I said. She's lovely, Donna is, and I'm not
She's
being
the head of the clique.
yeah, well, she's completely different to the others.
Laura, what's happening?
She's never bullied me. She's lovely.
Who's bullied you, though, Laura?
One sec. What's happening here is, right, Corey's coming in to defend the clique, right? You said run the clique, right? But Miss Red is part of that clique. So basically, you have a problem with one of the clique, you're going to have a problem with them all. We're like vultures. You know,
And Angie, you said we're like vultures then, by the way. You're not in the clique.
I didn't say we. I said
You did. Yeah, I promise you did.
No, I did not,
Corey, I've had my problems with Corey.
I've never been
Me and
part of
Corey have sorted things.
So who bullied you inside the clique?
Pardon?
Who's bullied you inside the clique? Give me their names. And
Toxic Dan and Pill.
Oh, Toxic Dan's not in the clique.
Well, I thought he was.
No, he never was. He's
Toxic Dan and Pill.
He's hanging off the coattails of Pill, a bit like I did with Angie.
I don't even think Pearl's in the clique, if I'm being honest.
No, she can't be. She's a convicted racist.
Angie, Corey's just basically said that he used.
I was told she is the clique. So
I did. Angie, help me with my
they were the major two.
To be
They
nice,
were the major two that I had problems with.
So you only have a problem with Dan and Pearl?
Yes.
No.
So big up this side, big up Luke
Miss
the
Red
judge.
has a problem with you though because you have a problem with Pearl and Pearl's a friend.
Yes.
So that's basically what's happening.
Yes.
It's a bit difficult, Angie.
Donna is lovely, and I'm not going to say anything else about her. She is
We
lovely.
won't have any of that, Laura.
Laura.
It's making me feel physically sick. None of that.
It's probably because you're looking at yourself in the camera again, Ange. Just look away a bit.
Laura, what's the resolution with all of this then, love?
Well, I've never ever said bad, and about Donna, and if she feels that way, I'm sorry, but I've never ever said bad about Donna.
Well, let's see her response. Let's hear her response because she is
Just told you to piss off and you're begging it.
I'm sorry, but
Let's hear her response.
apology not accepted. Let's hear her response. Let's hear her response.
No.
Piss off and you're begging it. I'm sorry, but let's hear her response. Apology not accepted.
She's saying you're that person, Laura.
Oh!
Well, I'm confused because the last time I heard Laura was like a few days ago, maybe last week, and she was doing nothing but coursing you
Pass
down
off,
to
Miss
the
Red.
ground.
You said it was Laura.
And I've apologised to Angie over that.
Last week, and
The things you said, Laura, were disgusting.
Yeah, and me and Angie have sorted things. Have we or have we not, Angie?
There's nothing wrong, Laura, because you go around slagging everybody off and then
This
apologise.
app is in
At
a
the end
loop.
of the day, this act is toxic, and I'm not being funny. At the end of the day, everyone has done wrong. everybody
You don't have
haven't.
yourself though.
one
'cause
way
you
or
keep
another
blocking
to each other.
boxes, and
So
then
it
you
needs
think
to
that you can
stop.
talk on people when you feel
I've
safe
never
in the
done.
room.
I've never
Then
done
you're
any
making
wrong
a
on this
problem
app.
for your own self.
I am. She haven't done any wrong either.
Laura, do you regret dyeing your hair red?
Yeah, I do.
End of the
I
day,
didn't dye it because of that reason. I dyed my hair because I love the film Ariel and the
Oh,
Little
Laura, be
Mermaid.
quiet. Be quiet. You
Shut
were
up,
trying to
hungry
be
guy. You
red.
fucking prick.
You were
No,
trying
I
to be
didn't,
red.
hungry guy.
Shut up, you prick.
Yes,
Hi,
you were.
Torian, guys. Everyone mute. Hi, Torian.
Hi, Angie. You're right.
Hey, bestie.
Hi, bestie. Laura.
Excuse me, what's going on here? You're my bestie. What the hell?
I'm your daughter, and I'm Corey's bestie.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Angie, have you donated to a good cause?
No, she hasn't.
No.
Wow, Angela.
Wow. Do you know how much money I've spent recently? Lots.
How much money you gifted back, you mean, out of the coins that you were given? Yeah, okay, got you.
Laura, I didn't appreciate the way you spoke to me yesterday.
You deserved it. I'm sorry, you deserved it.
How did I deserve it?
Sit there and call somebody a liar over somebody you don't even know.
I said, but you lied.
know.
Okay, but you lied to me. I'm allowed
No,
to
I
feel
didn't
how
lie to you.
You did.
No, I
When
didn't lie to you.
Can you stop
And I got
shouting and let me
physical proof.
explain? Okay, so let me tell you how you lied without you jumping down my throat every minute.
You're telling me I'm a liar of my seizures. I'm
No,
no
I'm
liar
not.
of my seizures.
If you listen, I'm not saying that. I know you have fits. No one's not saying that you don't have epilepsy. That's
You
not
say
my
I
argument.
exaggerate
Oh my
it.
God, can you
No,
shut up so I can explain then? So you can understand. Fucking hell, bro, are you a child?
Hey, I don't even want to talk to
Well, I'm gonna well, you can mute, you don't need to talk. I'm gonna tell you. You said the reason why you lost your children, yeah, piss off, Toothless Tina.
Well, you switched up quick.
Oh, shut up, hungry guy. Nobody even likes you.
Because I don't like it when people lie. Like, don't lie to me and tell me that you lost your children because of one thing, and then on the other hand, you're saying that it's something else. Like, don't lie. You're a liar. You're not going on the right medication. If you have that much fits, you wouldn't be on 25 mg. You'd be more on like 800.
Angie, why are you touching your chin? We all know you've got a triple chin, love. It's all right. You don't need to cover it anymore. We know who you are.
Pay off, Corey.
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 Are you not reading your comments?
Yeah.
Hungry guy. Nobody likes you, but...
What the fuck
What?
has my children got to do with you, Torian?
Hey,
You've never met them.
listen.
Well, your children ain't even got nothing to do with you because you're a shit mum. So shut up.
Have them apples!
One sec. One at a time. Torian, please explain why you have an issue with what she, you know.
When I was in her live, generally trying to help her, I said to her, look, what happened? What was your situation? Because she kept talking about her kids and stuff. She said, honestly, Torian, the only reason why the kids left is because I had a fit at home and I hit my head and the neighbors had to break down my door and save me. And then social services got involved and removed their kids. That's literally what she said. Then the other day on the live, Then the other day on the live, she said, oh, the reason why she lost their kids is because she was out of town and she had a fit and then she pushed a buggy in front of the car.
Do you think, though, because she has multiple episodes, though, doesn't she? She might have lost her children for...
I think that's a big difference.
Laura, yeah, unmute yourself, Laura.
I don't think she ever had her kids. I think...
What I mean is she's had multiple episodes.
Angie,
She's had multiple episodes. She could have had
this is my opinion. I don't think she lost her kids because she had fits. I think she lost them because she was a drug addict. Hence why the missing teeth and the always getting shouting and irate. There's no way social services would have removed your children because you have epileptic fits. They would have provided you with living carers round the clock, all of that stuff.
I did read about it, Torian. I did read about it. It's extremely rare to have your kids removed. But however, people
She's had a good mum
some
and
people
she's
have
took
had their
advantage
kids.
of a mum looking after her kids.
One sec. However, some people have had their kids removed due to epilepsy. But you know that's rare. But it has happened.
I just don't believe her. I think she was a druggie, and I think the way she used to speak to them. Remember, she said that she used to tell them she's gonna wrap their necks round chairs and stuff. Of course, that's not way a mother should behave.
Angie, don't laugh.
She said that about kids. She said that about social...
Angie, stop laughing.
Yeah, I know about the social...
No. She didn't say about kids. She said about social services.
Yes, I know, but you can't.
It's a
That's
pattern of
probably why
behaviour, Angie.
her
It's
kids got
violence.
removed because of her attitude, and it wasn't because of epilepsy. So stop lying to everyone, Laura.
Right, Laura, go ahead, babes. Have your
And you
say.
can't sing either. Stop
We're not
busking.
taken because of my behaviour. My kids were taken because of my seizures. It was a danger because my seizures were out of control. Simple as.
Sorry, Laura, can you just
Not
turn the
that it's
volume down a little bit on your phone?
Yeah, that's no one's business, really, to be fair.
Exactly. My kids are nothing to do with anybody in these
when she's
boxes.
down our throat.
Keep my name out of your fucking mouth. Simple as.
Oh, whatever, horrid Henry.
It's the app in the first place if you don't want people to talk about it.
Exactly, Corey. Thank you. Whoever said that,
Nikki, it was
I
Nikki,
have an
wasn't it?
Annabelle. Is this your daughter? I can't put Annabelle in because she's, what, 16, is she?
No, you're not putting kids in the box.
No,
for fuck's sake.
Corey, would you shut your mouth?
Annabelle's
It's her daughter.
Stop
That's
muting
all
me.
I'm asking. Is it her daughter?
If you carry on muting me,
Ellie's
we
18.
can have problems, Angie.
Is she 18? Then she can come in.
Yeah.
Annabelle, how old are you?
Annabelle, how old are you?
Oh.
Be careful, Angie. I think you should drop
Come in last time because she would have spoken.
Yeah, she's 18, isn't she? Oh, well, listen, I don't know. Anyway, she's not in the box.
A daughter that come in last time spoke for her.
She said that's it. Daughter, how old your daughter, Laura? She's 18, isn't she?
So Laura,
She said that is her daughter.
I'm confused. Why didn't she speak?
I've got a quick question for Laura.
Annabelle has written in the comments she's 18.
Was born on the 6th of the 10th, 2006. Do your fucking math.
Oh, stop shouting at us. You're spitting.
But anyway, Ange, what's the reasoning for the young girl coming up anyway?
Yeah,
don't
why
know,
is
she
Annabelle
wasn't
coming
here.
up?
Shut up, hungry guy.
No, she shouldn't be up here.
Yes,
Why
yeah,
And
Hey,
you
Laura,
should be
Laura,
happy
Laura,
that you
sharing
don't break,
stages
you
at all.
sick
come and
fuck.
fight her battles for her? It's embarrassing.
Excuse me, hungry guy. We haven't forgot what you've done, you fucking sicko.
Wait, I thought Hungry Guy was
Cor-
cancelled.
Yeah,
I'm not
right.
cancelled. Torian, do you know I have a little trick, right? I say to people, if you say I said something, you can always find clips on this app.
Hungry
Find
Guy,
me
I
a
need to ask
clip
you a
and you get
question,
500 quid.
One
Find
sec,
me a
Hungry
clip.
Guy, I need to ask you a question. I understand you, so you questioned this woman, okay? And I think people were OTT about it because if you go to court, yeah, you're going to get questioned. People question things, yeah? So I listen, I don't think you're completely wrong for that.
Yes, he is.
However, I am on 100% on
Angie,
that.
I never questioned her. All I said was,
Not questioned
is,
her.
she should. No, I said she shouldn't come online outing this guy
sorry,
and bashing
Yes,
the police.
one sec, this is what I'm saying. He shouldn't come lying about the police. I get what you're saying. I don't
Yeah,
think
it's you can jeopardize
Yes.
the case. That's all I
Yeah.
said.
Yes, exactly. I think everyone would kind of dragged you for, it was OTT. I don't know. I didn't watch it. I don't know what she said. But did you tell someone to go and get an RAPE?
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for skipping. I always say it's for skipping because it's torture. If you let someone skip for hours, it's torture.
What the hell, are you guy? And
No,
Wait,
I'm sorry,
Angie?
but like that's what
Angie?
I said what I meant.
Sorry, Angie, just one thing. I just want to thank Corey Wilde for the £100 donation. Thank you. Okay, carry on.
Steve, no problem.
hello, Annabelle.
Hi.
Are you 18, right?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, okay. So what do you want to say?
I don't really know. It's all kind of like.
Did your mum
No,
tell you to
and
come up here, Annabelle?
I'm sorry for. I don't know how to say your name. You're in the top, like.
Torian.
Yeah. I'm sorry for like hooking off. To be honest, I don't really know what to say. I don't know how much I can say.
Did your mum tell you to come up here?
No, I'm just coming.
Angie, sorry, Annabelle. Angie, look at her profile picture, bro. She's not 18. I don't give a shit.
I'm saying this is uncomfortable.
Yeah, man.
Why did you just say to me to
am.
shut up, Corey?
No way is she 18. I'm sorry.
I can
She's not.
show. If you need proof, I can show it.
No, it's okay. I just
No, don't
you
show
look very
proof.
young.
It's my platform. She stays. If Thingy says she's 18, she's 18.
I don't look 18, but I am. I promise.
Right. She said she was going to show her ID. Please.
She's a
don't
bit.
do that.
It's because she's a bit nervous. Last time when she come up, she was like it, and then when she got halfway through, she was very. She speaks better than Laura.
Can you just show you're 18 maybe? Because I feel like...
Yeah, if you give me 2 seconds. I don't
Actually,
No,
maybe
no,
don't.
no,
Maybe
don't
not.
show
No,
ID.
no, no.
Don't show
I don't want
ID.
you
Don't show
showing your
ID. Don't show
details.
ID.
I don't want you to show any
yeah, don't.
address. I don't want you to show your name. Only
Yeah.
your date of birth.
Angie, box Laura.
With respect,
Yeah, get
with
Laura up
respect,
here. Laura
even
needs to
if
be
she
up.
is with respect, guys, even if she's 18, this is her mum's battle, not hers. So even if she's
Exactly.
18, I don't think that it's
Annabelle,
right
why
for
are
her
you
to
up here,
stay.
love?
Oh, Toothless Tina's back.
Annabelle, why are you up here, babe?
Because you can't just say that it wasn't because of your behaviour. What I've been told is completely different.
And who's told you this?
I'm not naming names, but that's
Come on,
all
who's told you this?
Laura,
I'm
let
not
her
naming
speak,
names.
man.
Shut
I'm
up,
not
Torian.
Let
Right,
her speak then. Go on mute, man. Go on,
is what
Annabelle,
always-
sorry.
Okay, this is what always happens. You speak over other people, but then you don't like it if other people speak over you. Because this is what happens whenever I try to speak to you. You say that obviously, like, you speak to me daily. The only time I can get hold of you is if you're on live. And
You've also phoned me, and when
every
I tried
time
to
I
phone you
phone
back,
you, hang
Annabelle,
up and say
Can
you're
you
it
mute
never
her?
goes through.
Every time
Mute
you,
Laura.
One
Every
sec, guys.
sorry. Every time, like, you speak to, every time I phone you, you hang up on me. So how does that work? Or you say you're busy. Every time I want to meet up with you, like, when I was younger, you were busy. So, you know, I don't know.
Sad, man. This is actually sad.
Torian, Torian, please.
You know what,
let
Annabelle?
Laura.
Can I just
I'm not,
say,
like,
Laura.
one
hating
sec,
on
hungry guy. Annabelle, I'm going to kick you out, right? Because I'm really uncomfortable about this. It's TikTok, and and that's really sad. And that's really sad that that's happening. But
I just
I just
feel
don't feel
bad for you,
comfortable with you
Ring my
bringing.
daughter.
No, to be honest,
I
I
don't feel
feel
Ring
comfortable
her,
with this
and
because
it
this
comes
is
up
not
as
TikTok.
unavailable.
I think she should be able to express herself.
Yeah,
Like,
but
at
it's
the
not
end of the
TikTok,
day,
man. You know what I mean?
Laura's a liar. Laura, you're a liar.
No, I'm not a
You
liar.
are. You're a
Right.
liar.
I'm
Just don't want to be tarnished
Right,
with a mum's
okay. You
name.
want her in the box? Okay, Annabelle, speak. Go, the floor's yours, love.
Annabelle, if you don't get off you now, I will phone your nan and make her get you off you.
That's
You
disgusting.
can't
She
do
has a
that.
voice.
This is
One
the
sec,
thing,
let her
you
have a
all...
voice, guys.
Wait.
Because at the end of the
This is-
day,
Oh, Laura, shut up!
Let her have a voice.
This is
please.
the thing, you always go towards my mum, not, like, face me face to face, and this is what you're going to do now. You're speaking and I can't even hear you, that's the funny thing.
Your mum, your nan. Your nan,
Yeah,
your mum.
so I've lived with her since I was born, so is
So
my
she's your mum.
sister, but my other, like, siblings are spread around the family, and one of them's, like, kind of, like, somewhere. I don't know, I haven't spoken to him for a while.
Oh, so they don't all live with you now?
No. But yeah.
It's a shame that you've had to go through that, and she makes out that she's done
Sorry
it
about
wrong,
that,
and
man.
it's just
You don't-
No, it's fine.
health. Well, she hasn't looked after you.
But I'm sorry for her, like, causing drama for you all. But yeah.
No, you don't need to apologise. Honestly.
All I gotta
You
say.
speak to your mum then.
I barely speak to her unless it's, like, on TikTok. Because she's always like, I'm busy, I'm on live. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to go because there's so many people and I don't like it.
Oh, bless
But,
you.
Thank you, Annabelle. Well done.
Yeah, well done,
Bye-bye.
man. And big up your gran as well. Big up your nana. Because she's obviously...
Oh, I said that. I said it's more like you've had a good mum and you've been lazy and let her look after you too.
yeah. Have a good day anyway. Bye.
Thank you, Annabelle.
But, well, guys, I would hate to tell you, but I told you so. I was right.
Yeah, but that's quite sad. It's not really for TikTok. Do you know what I mean?
Laura was quite happy for us to be in the box, telling her full date of birth and that until Annabelle started opening her mouth.
Can we hear from Laura without people interrupting her?
ring Annabelle, right? Annabelle says, "Oh, box me on boxes," right? So when I try to ring her to see if she wants to do battles and stuff, she's always like, maybe later. Then when she does come live or whatever like that, she sits there and completely ignores me. Now, I've just tried to phone her phone, right? She's also got my mother's phone, obviously. But if you want me to go into further detail, why I don't very much bother with her is because either she's with army cadets, or she's out paddle boarding, or she's doing her own thing.
Laura, this is
Isn't
your
a
daughter.
child's job to...
Right? She's not a child, she's an adult.
Okay,
I take
so-
her to bingo. I spend money on it. I pay my mum
One
money
sec,
for all my
hear from me,
kids.
please.
So there you go.
So the
My
only
mum had
time you want to...
£200 off me on Wednesday to support my two daughters who are old enough now to support themselves.
So the only time you want to spend time with your daughter is on TikTok battles. Well done, Mum of the Year. Well done, Mum
I've
of the Year.
offered to meet her. And I've got witnesses to it as
You
well.
just said
I've
that every
offered to meet her, and
Laura.
she's always busy.
Laura,
She's
can I just
always
give-
busy. Torian, shut the fuck up.
Laura, but it isn't a child's place to force a bond with them.
No, I'm not trying to force a bond with her.
No, but
I've
you
tried to
should be
force a
doing
bond
that.
with her, but I can only do so fucking much.
You
Like
should
my
be
mum
trying your
said.
hardest, not moaning that she isn't trying hard enough. You
She's
should
not
just try
trying.
even harder.
Like I took her to
You need
bingo
to
a
try
couple of weeks
harder.
ago, and
Did
all
she
she
just
did
say
was
she's not
complain.
You left her with her gran from when she was
No,
born.
I
and
did
you want
not.
her
No, I
to try
did not.
and have a
No, I
relationship with
did
you.
fucking not.
You're fucking mental,
Hey,
mate.
but to
No,
be
I
fair,
didn't.
one
So your
sec.
kids
I
have
did
got it all
freedom
round the
with her
family.
nan.
One sec,
I was told she
Guys,
had
I'm
to
kicking
stay
people out
with her nan.
One sec, yeah. To be fair, though, no, not defending Laura, but to be fair, right, she's 18. This is hearsay, right? Okay, this is Laura's, and her daughter. Okay, this is hearsay. So let's remember that, okay?
Yeah, but it's coming from
don't
her
know
mouth.
what's
though.
real.
Right? Friendship, respect.
Door is always open
Oh my
for those
God.
gates. So
Angie,
I fucking dare you.
oh, just give it a rest, man. If
A sister, not a mum. She calls your mum a mum. That's
She
embarrassing.
calls my mem. She also calls my mem. She also calls me mem when she feels like it.
She just said she
Guys,
calls
I
her
am not
sister.
defending.
I'm
this.
not her sister. I will always be her mem.
can I
Can I just say something?
I'm not. One thing. I'm not defending this, Laura. What I'm saying is, I've had a situation like this before, and the daughter did have issues. I'm not saying your daughter
She's
has.
got BPD.
Yeah, I'm not
Oh,
saying her
no,
daughter has, but I've
Angie.
had this scenario before with an 18-year-old girl and a mother, and I thought, oh my God, this is your daughter and all this, and that kind
Angie?
of worked out.
And wait,
She did have a lot of
But
problems going on.
they've just said exactly the
Guys.
same thing though, Angie. Her daughter come up and said, "My mum doesn't want to talk to me unless I'm on TikTok."
Yes,
And
I
Laura's
do
first-
talk to her. I talk
Oh,
to her
Laura.
on here.
And
Don't
Laura's
let no
first
one
words
I've
when
been
you
speak,
come
sat
on
in a
to
car with her, and she's got headphones on when I'm trying to talk to her.
Can I
and
just-
she completely blanks me. She
Hold
does
on,
the
hold
same
on,
thing to
please.
my mum. She spends all day in her bedroom and then goes to cadet.
do you blame her? Do you blame her?
Can I just say
the
one
same
thing,
thing, Tori, and
quickly?
she said
Can
her
I
mum
just
only
say one
wants to
thing,
go into
Laura?
TikTok,
She's not
and Laura's just
ignoring
said
you.
that
She's busy.
she tries to battle
She's
her
doing activities.
and asked to go in her box.
Can I just
Okay,
say
she's
one thing?
literally
Well, I
doing
want to go
shit.
to the
Oh my
activities with her.
God.
My mum doesn't let me. If I want to take her away anyway, my mum doesn't let me.
Well,
Well,
why
there
doesn't
you go.
you need to split? That's between
That's
you and
not
your
nothing
mum.
to do with your daughter. That's
Yeah,
Can I
that's
just
got
say
nothing
one
to do
thing
with
quickly,
her.
yeah, and I'm gonna drop here because my mind. Laura, please don't interrupt me. You see, as a mother, yeah, like as I'm speaking as a mother's perspective. As a mother, when you become a mother in that hospital, wherever it is you give birth, your responsibility is to take care of that child.
Mum,
No,
Annabelle's
one
just been let
second.
down, right? Annabelle's just
Laura,
been delusive
please.
Andes, right?
Laura, I beg
and
of you.
stated
Oh, for
that,
fuck's
that
sake.
I don't do anything with her.
It's so
right?
annoying.
You know
One at a time, please.
Thank you. As a mother, yeah, you do everything in your power to make sure that your child is good because they now depend on you, yeah? For whatever reason, your child was put in the care of your mother from when she was born. So I'm guessing from when you gave birth in the hospital, your daughter was removed and given to your mum's care. Number one, you should count yourself lucky that your children did not get adopted by strangers and they were actually able to stay within family. That's the first thing, yeah? And number two, sorry, Ziana. And number two, the fact that your daughter has come up here, you're shouting and you're making it seem like she's done something wrong. You as the mother are responsible. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Stop
Yeah,
making
can I
it-
just say so? Can I just add to that, right? I absolutely agree with everything you've said, right? It's not her fault. Yeah, you're the mother. You're the one that should be contacting her, not the other way around, right? Yes, she's got a life, her 18-year-old. Yeah, absolutely, she does this and she does that. She goes out, she goes on, and that's what she should do. She's 18 years old. You should be making the effort, Laura. However, this is hearsay on both sides, in my opinion. Because like I said, I've had this before with an 18-year-old and a mother that was in my box, and I actually went, in on the mother because of what was being said on my platform. And if I worked out that the daughter did have a lot of issues, I'm not saying this is Annabelle. She has issues. I'm just saying she is 18. She is an adult. We don't know the full story. I'm not defending anybody here. We just don't know the full story. Where it could be a thing of, she feels maybe that her mother don't contact her enough. Maybe she has a vendetta against her mother for a reason, maybe because she was brought up with a nan. There could be many reasons for that. And all I'm saying is that's what we need to remember, okay? But however, if this girl who's only 18 does feel neglected by her mother shouldn't be blaming her, should be saying to her, listen, you're my daughter, and making that effort. And for her to say, but her mum, the nan won't let her, she's 18. So, I assume that now she's 18, she should make her own decisions. And so you should be able to see, regardless of what your mother is saying, Laura, if that is the case. And I'll say if that's the case because, like I said, it is hearsay, and that's what we've got to remember.
Things in the box. Top girl wants the box. Sorry.
Can I just say one thing quickly? Just look at how Laura's
medical
response.
condition, her date of birth, and every time the poor girl went to speak, she screamed and shut her down. If that's the right relationship she thinks she's got with her mother overtalked her and screamed her down every time. You can see.
But the thing is, Nikki, we don't know the situation. There could be a personal vendetta there where she feels like she's been neglected in some way, where she has been raised by her nan and not her mother. There could be that person, that vendetta against her mum, that bitterness. And I'm not saying there is, but there could be. She probably feels like her mother didn't want her, and that's why she been raised with her gran. That could be a reason. I'm not saying it is. I don't know, but all I'm saying is
Angie can't pick sides because then she looks like.
No, I'm not putting Top Girl, and she blocked.
The thing is, they were saying exactly the same thing though, Ange. The daughter was saying that she can't get hold of her mum unless it's through TikTok. And when Laura first come in the box, the first thing she said was, oh yeah, I always see her in my comments requesting the box. I always ask her if she wants to battle, but she says no because she's too scared. So she said for her own admittance that what her daughter has just said was true.
That's what I'm trying to say.
And why go and have more children?
What she's saying. Okay, she came up and said what she said, and Laura's response was Laura's response. That's it. There's no hearsay about it. It's like,
Well, it is a hungry guy. I do get what you're saying, but what I'm trying to say is it could be that that personal, that vendetta, that bitterness against her mum because she was raised with her nan. She maybe felt she wasn't wanted. We don't know the whole story. She could, she could be just coming up here saying, I'm just going to completely lie and get back at my mother for what she's done to me. I'm not saying that is the case. I'm saying I've had a situation like that before when I went in on a mother and I found out that the daughter, who was 18, had a lot of issues, that was going around making up a lot of stuff. I'm not saying that's an issue here. I'm just saying we've got to remember that it is just, he said, she said. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I understand that, Angie, but I think, I genuinely think Annabelle came up here to genuinely have a conversation with her mum. I feel like if Laura was to tell Annabelle, do you know what, let's meet up, let's go out for lunch, I think Annabelle would accept and she would go. Do you get what I'm saying? I don't think she holds resentment for her mum because when she first came up, she said, I've tried to call you. I mean, look, Angie, I would understand what you're saying if it was just Annabelle. She's had multiple children go into care. Why even continue to have more kids?
We can all have our own opinions, but Angie has to keep it mutual.
No, I get that. I believe, and I'm with Annabelle, man. Sorry, that's my opinion.
I get what you're saying, Tori, because you got to look at the fact that she has had other children removed. Absolutely. So, but however, I don't feel it's for TikTok, to be honest. Do you know what I mean? Hi, Jelly.
Hey, Ange, I mean, obviously, I completely agree with you. I don't believe it's a conversation that should be had on TikTok. There's a couple of things that I just want to bring up. Number one, let's not normalise the fact that Laura says somebody is 18 with the fact that they are actually 18, because we've got proof that she told mods to lie about how old they were. So we can't really take her word for anything. The other thing is, can we also normalise the fact that while I agree with a lot of what you say, T, just because you have the equipment to be a mother, that does not make you a mother. There are lots of women that give birth to children that are not maternal in any way whatsoever. And obviously, I say this as somebody that's experienced that. Just because you can bear children, that doesn't make you a mother.
No, facts.
And that doesn't mean that you have those instincts that people that are deemed good mothers would have.
But then, Jelly, that's when she becomes selfish, because when you have your daughter or whatever, your son, why have you continued to have more children knowing that you are not that maternal? Because you're right, a woman can give birth, but not everyone can be a mother. So why be selfish and bring more kids into the world knowing that you are not capable to look after them?
T, I can't answer that question.
Oh, sorry, Jelly.
Sorry, Angela, I can't answer.
It's not at you, Jelly, sorry.
Yeah, I can't answer that question because obviously I haven't been that way, but I know that my mother had 3 children and didn't have a maternal bone in her body. So, you know, you that question would have to go to somebody that continues to have kids when they don't have a maternal bone in their body. So,
excuse me, Jelly, I have got a maternal bone in my body. I tried my best.
Laura, number one, don't talk to me because I wasn't talking to you. I was making a generalised comment that was not targeted
Laura,
at you.
I'll let you have your say. One sec. Let Jelly speak and then you can have a reply.
I was not talking about you. I was talking about mothers in general and the comment that Torian had made. Not you. So don't come in here on smoke trying to shout your mouth off at me because I ain't here for it. The bottom line is you've had 5 kids taken away from you and put into care. So I don't need to say whether I think you're a mother or not because I think social services have determined that. That ain't my place to say.
Yeah, Laura, you can unmute and have your reply. Can we all mute though when someone's talking though, guys? Laura, you on mute. Oh, I don't know if she's got a phone call. Corey, anybody?
And the only reason why I threatened to wrap a chair around is because they blamed me for me being in care when I was a child because of my parents. And they put her chair in the lack reviews and the child case reviews and stuff like that when I was having my kids. They promised us that they wouldn't do anything to us like they did to us when we were babies. So there you go. I've got every right to retaliate to social services. So there you go. You don't know my life now. Fuck off.
Stories change. Liar, pants on fire.
And can I just point something out, Ange, as somebody that is... I wasn't...
Did you say angry again?
You don't get to come in and out like this. You stay in the box or you get out. Okay,
Who
you
the
don't
fuck
get
do you
out
think
when
he's
the
speaking
thing
to, you
gets
ugly
up.
looking cunt?
Guys, wait, let's hear what Jelly was saying.
You all know you work angry, guys.
Guys, can we just be careful with the language we use, please?
Wait, guys, I want to hear what Jelly was saying, please.
Can I just say I wasn't...
You're going to have to come back because I get a banana.
I wasn't put into care, Ange, but I was raised by a single parent family, which was my dad, because my mum left when I was 5. She went on to have other children, one of which wasn't with my dad and was taken off of her and put into care. So all I can say is, as somebody that has lived somewhat of an experience like that, when it comes to mothers that are not maternal, and again, I'm not determining whether she is or she isn't, my opinion is social services have determined that. What you want from somebody in that position is accountability and apologies and effort. What you don't want is somebody that comes up every time something new is brought up about you with a different excuse for why you have shitty behaviour, because that's what the bottom line is. Everything that is levelled against her, something new comes out with a new thing, a new trauma, a new this, a new that. And again, I ain't saying whether she's experienced that or not, but the bottom line is that is not her children's problem. That's her problem. Yeah. She has to deal with that and heal from it, and then deal with her children's trauma that, whether she likes it or not, she has inflicted on them.
Yeah. Hi, who wants to have their say? Corey, Dolly, Angel host. Oh, Sunshine, sorry, to see you up there.
Sorry. I think Torian's right, and I think for Torian, really, it's more about the lies that has been told as well. And I agree. Torian's spot on.
You know that woman that was in the box? Is she like the team who read? Is she the team who misread?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Is she for me? She comes across like she's very, very vulnerable. But I know people will be saying,
Guys, a question, right? Should this be? I mean, we're speaking about it now, okay? But should we be speaking about someone's private life?
Oh, you've done this already. You had my sister in the box. You discussed my grandmother's passing. You've done this already. It's a home away
I
from
don't
home.
think you should know, Angie.
Home away from home for you, Angela. Don't sit here like you fucking shit don't stink, darling. We all remember what you do.
I'm asking a question.
Angie, do a poll, Angie. Do a poll.
I'm not saying
She brings it to herself. Like she brings her information onto the app. She brings her life onto the app.
Yeah, she does, darling. I
Yeah.
agree.
If you bring your life onto the app, then we are allowed to have a say on it.
I didn't bring my sister on the app, Angie did.
Guys, speaking of her putting things on the app.
Listen, my family member.
Guys, shush, let me backtrack a second. You know, she put up her medical records online recently.
Did she?
Yeah, she did.
Yeah,
exactly. See,
epileptic. But hear me out. Why are her older two children's date of births not on there? Why is only 4 of them on there and 1 of them is older than her oldest child?
Yeah, see, I think she's her own worst enemy. She shouldn't have to, prove anything and tell them.
Angie, is it true that she told a 14-year-old to lie about their age?
Yeah, one of her mods.
I think maybe she ain't allowed to talk about the one child because the daughter said she's got 4 living with, dotted round with family and 1.
2 are with their nan, which is Laura's adopted mum. The oldest is 20 in October. Annabelle's 19 in October. But her medical record says she had a child in 2003. Which would make that child 22, right? So where's that child?
I don't think I care where the children are. I just want to make sure, well, they obviously are all safe.
The daughter don't know where it is.
The adopted one was a younger child. He was about 14. He's on the record.
Don't you feel awkward about speaking about random people's children? Hello?
NJ, I agree with you. There's some vulnerability there, and I can't put my finger on it.
100%.
This is what I was asking, Angie. Should we be talking about? I mean, does it bother people on TikTok?
Definitely not. It's uncomfortable. I feel uncomfortable, and it's not even my child. But I don't know.
It's not for TikTok, really, is it?
No, Angela. So why are you running the live on it?
I'm not. Why it started with the fact that Tori. I'm going to throw Tori under the bus.
Adrian.
Asked her a question as to why she lied about having her kids removed. So really, like what our hungry guy has said, she has put it on the app herself, Laura, where she has spoken about her kids being removed. Okay, but Torian is like, but however, hey, you've lied about that because they weren't removed for that reason you'd said. So that's how it's all come about, you see. And then Annabelle got in the box.
She was quite happy. She was quite happy for her not to be in that box.
One second. I thought Annabelle was going to protect side with Laura, so I was a little bit shocked. That's why I put her in the box.
I did.
That's where the grey area comes. That's why she felt like she had to come up and say stuff because she's probably in the comments thinking, "Oh my God, they're speaking about me," and she wanted to come up. And we're adults.
Annabelle come in the box 3 months ago.
Guys, can I just say one thing quickly? Do you not think this is maybe a family of just clout chasers?
Oh, here he comes with his pearl of wisdom. I'd stick to fucking saving people's lives, you stupid prick.
I went with the wrong person.
But no, do you not think this is literally just a family of clout chasers?
Sorry, how long
Annabelle's in the box again. So
Here's a fucking clout chaser.
Wait, can I just make a quick point? I'm gonna go again, yeah?
Corey, can you stop being
what you
meaty?
lot are saying, yeah. Like I hear what NJ and that saying that in terms of things shouldn't be spoken about 100%, yeah. But if we're being real, and some people might not like what I'm gonna say, at the end of the day, Annabelle is
Torian, hold on.
What?
Annabelle's in the box, so whatever you're about to say, please make sure it's nice.
No, it's not. No, it's nothing against her. But what I'm trying to say is that Annabelle, respectfully, is none of our children, innit? Yeah, she's Laura's child. So when Laura has decided to come up and speak about her kids or speak about her condition, you are now opening up for the whole world to now have an opinion and speak about what you've spoken about, and then people are going to pick the sense out of the nonsense. So it's not that people are talking about her children or whatever to be malicious or whatever. It's literally just picking the sense out of the nonsense. And at the end of the day, I'm always going to be team children. Do you get what I'm saying? And this is nothing towards Annabelle or anything, I promise you. I think you're very brave for what you've done. There's 4.k people.
You know what? I'm going to let Annabelle speak and then I'm going to shut this down because I don't feel comfortable. Once it's sunshine, I don't feel comfortable.
Laura should be safeguarding her kids and not letting us people have an opinion.
Yeah, okay, to Anderson, can I just say, I'm going to let Annabelle Annabelle have to say in a minute. Then I'm going to shut it down because I don't feel this is right to be talking on Laura's children and why she had them. I don't even know she has brought it to the app herself.
1 hour and a half later. Yeah, well done, Ange.
Corey, we weren't speaking about this for an hour and a half, love.
I'm joking. Fucking calm down.
Annabelle, hello.
I'm with my sister because she wants to say.
How old is your sister?
I'm the eldest. I'm Rachel's eldest, or Laura, whatever she goes by. You're
not.
We were all separated from her because of her behavioural issues, and she wasn't deemed fit as a mother.
Yeah.
I'm no contact with her because of how she's treated me and Annabelle and the others over the years. Annabelle has legitimate PTSD from dealing with her, so do I. She's an all-around shitty human being. She doesn't safeguard us. She has a go at us for every little perceived slight.
Has she got learning disabilities?
Hold on, Sunshine. Don't question her. Let her speak.
Who?
It's all right. Carry on. Whatever you were saying, go on.
None of the kids she's in contact with want anything to do with her. I know my brothers don't.
How many kids of you is there?
There's 5 of us. I'm the eldest. Then there's Annabelle. I have 3 younger brothers as well.
And you're all with Grandma, are you?
No, so only me and Annabelle are with our grandma. Not that we see her as that. We see her as our mum.
But you're all safe and happy now, though, yeah?
Yes, we're all safe and happy.
Marvellous. That's what we like. Safe and happy.
Do you see your mum at all? You don't. Neither of you do.
We don't call her directly or talk to her directly. It's all through Nan.
Sorry, can I ask a question? Does your mother have additional needs?
We don't even call her our mum.
Yeah, no, I don't mean that. I mean
Laura.
like your nan that you call mum. So the person that you call mum, is she Laura's real mum?
No, she's her foster mother.
She's a foster mum. That's what.
Can I ask you a quick question, Annabelle? So have you know about this behaviour, or was it told to you as to why you were removed?
So it was kept from us until we were old enough to understand everything.
Told to you.
But it was told to us by our mum, and then we were left with the option to talk to her, Laura, and have a relationship. But over the years, she has just proven time and time again she is not a fit mother.
And the other bit
I'm going to shut this down because it's a little bit deep. Do you know what I mean? No offense to you, Annabelle.
Yeah, she said that one of the reasons was because that she'd been took into care as a child, so that wasn't down to obviously the foster mum. And Laura was brought up with a good foster mum because she's now looking after her other kids.
Yeah.
As long as you're all safe and happy and you're healthy and all the rest of it, and obviously you've got the option there if you want to go back. Obviously, if you choose not to, then the option, the door's always open. But as long as you're safe and happy and you look like, or you sound like, I should say, you've got a great support network around you, I don't think you can go half wrong and carry on smashing it.
Yeah. Thank you, Annabelle, for joining.
And can I say something quickly? Annabelle and the other sister, like, obviously you've had to hear everything on this app. Like, what would you like moving forward? I don't know, from Laura or other content creators. Would you like people to just drop it now and stop speaking about it?
Well, I would say I would like it to be dropped, but she won't. She'll carry it on.
If none of us report on it, as in us FYP hosts, and we don't play the clips, your audience will soon, diminish back to, a couple of, 10, 15 people. If she stops getting all of our boxes and you stop seeing big numbers like this, then slowly but surely, even though she'll speak about it, it won't be a big thing to you. The problem is with you now is because she's in these big boxes, it's in front of thousands of people, which I understand would be very embarrassing. Trust me, I've been through it myself. But
Annabelle, can I ask you a question, please?
Yeah.
Has your mum got mental? Has she got learning disabilities?
Yeah.
I thought so. There you go, AJ. Thank you.
Just nodding right now, saying yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Well done, Sunshine.
I think we should just. leave Laura alone
I want to
now.
shut it down. I want to shut it down now because this don't feel right. Do you know what I mean? It's,
The both of you, though, I wish you both the best, and the rest of your siblings.
Yeah.
Can I just say one thing quickly? I think now that it comes from Annabelle's mouth and her sister, like Corey said, no one should be platforming Laura anymore. This whole Laura shindig.
Angry guy, can we leave that down to people? Because I don't want this to look like we're bullying her either. Do you know what I mean?
I think we should just leave.
I don't want this to look like a bully platform.
At the end of the day, right? Hold on, Ange. The kids have asked respectfully if nobody will allow that conversation to go any forward. So I think people should just take their own opinion on that. If you want to respect the kids, marvellous. If you don't, then you're wrong. And so respectfully, I'd say respect the kids.
Angie, I think we should just leave Laura alone now. I think we
listen. Don't tell people that, because I don't want this to be a bully platform, okay? Because we know what Laura's like. You know what I mean? So listen, I don't want her to feel bullied in any way. That'll be down to every.
My word, I won't be speaking about it anymore.
Thank you, Annabelle, for joining the box. I appreciate that. Yes. Thank you. I'll see you later.
Bye, lovelies.
Oh, back to the hungry guy and Corey drama.
Can I just say one thing, though, if you don't mind? I think this is not me defending anyone. The only problem I have, it was told to them. Yeah? So let's remember that. They never witnessed anything. It was told.
No, they did. They did, Angie. That's what she said. She says eventually we got to see her, and then we witnessed. Then we it was true, everything that was said. That's what she said.
No. We don't know talking about it.
No, Angie.
Anyway, huh?
Guys, stop. Right. Hungry guy and Corey, can we get back to you, not drama?
Yeah.
I don't want to fight with Corey. I want to make amends.
Oh.
Are you willing to make amends,
Corey?
Oh, is he just silent?
He might be on the phone.
Let's see. Who else? Laura's in here. I'm going to let her have her say, because a lot has.
I have a final word. I think it's only fair.
Right, listen to me now, and listen to me good, Sunshine.
Can she not shout, though?
Right, when I was
Excuse me.
in school, I had learning difficulties because they didn't know I had epilepsy. When it came out I had epilepsy, they chose to delete that and say that I had it through the epilepsy. I had meningitis, fluid on the brain, and a stroke twice as a baby. Right? That was where my learning difficulties come from as a child. I am now nearly a 40-year-old adult. I no longer have learning difficulties. So please keep my name out of your mouth without knowing facts. Do you understand me?
I've just known the facts.
Well, Laura, can I just say something? You know, you're right. I personally can't speak on it.
I'm only coming at you because you're still talking on me, Sunshine. At the end of the day, it has got fuck all to do with any person on this app why my children are not with me. Let's talk about Torian. Half of the time hasn't got her kids. Right? They're with their dad half of the time, right? Let's talk about each and every one of you, shall we? Where's all your kids?
Angie, give me 2 minutes. I'm busy a second. Hold on.
There you go.
In their
Shut
house,
your
in the
fucking
bedrooms.
mouth and leave my mouth out of it.
Yeah, Laura, can I just
leave my children and my life out?
Laura, can I just say, you know, I personally won't be talking on you, okay? I can't speak for anybody else, but I don't want you to feel like
At the end of the day, Angie, you've done nothing wrong. Right?
Yeah, I don't want you to feel
you've done nothing wrong.
Anyway.
You've been sat on the fence.
Toothless
the
Tina,
dickheads
give
in
it
this
a
chat
rest.
that have been talking on me for fucking days and days and days, who know nothing about me, and listen to what they fucking get told.
Stop
without
spitting.
knowing shit. I will go to social services personally first
Go on
thing
then.
Monday morning, and I will get them to pull my files.
Go
and
on
prove
then.
a fucking point. So keep my
Torian,
fucking name out to your fucking mouth.
Oli, oli, oli.
Torian, don't. Don't, Torian.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not going to speak on you on my platform, Laura. Do you know what I mean? Because I
don't care, Angie, if you do. But the people like the likes of Torian that are sat in you, that weren't even in you when I came in you over Miss Red, who brought my children up. Yet again, I didn't bring my children up to this life. Then you boxed my daughter.
Torian,
knowingly knowing she
Laura,
would talk
Laura, one
shit.
sec. First of all, can I just say, I boxed your daughter. I thought she was there to defend you. That's why I put her in. I thought she was going to be on your side. I'm not going to lie. That's why I put her in.
It bothers with me when it suits her. I've tried to you. I've tried to do things with her. A couple of weeks ago, I took her to bingo. right? And all she did was complain she
Mecca
wanted to go home. 2 days ago, I
Torian.
went shopping with my mum because I couldn't physically do it on my own because of my
Number
foot.
7.
And I allowed her to have whatever she wanted.
Number 10.
My mum's shopping. Don't call
Bingo!
You're covering your mic.
Laura, you're a little bit muffled. Listen, Laura, calm down a little bit. I don't want you getting all upset.
Will any parent in their right mind, Angie?
I know.
You're not
will
a parent.
fucking lose their Swede when it comes to their children, like I have.
You're not a parent.
At the end of the day, I don't know who Dorian thinks she is. But she lost her Swede when I spoke on her children. And she sat in a box, not
children
even
are-
looking after the fucking kids.
You're a
she's got.
social surrogate.
You're not
mother.
a fucking parent, Dorian. You're more interested in your TikTok screen than your fucking kids. My kids are older, mind.
But how old?
You get a
what
grip
do
of
you-
yourself
what-
and go and fucking look after them.
And why don't you go have a fit and die?
Oh,
Torian!
Dorian.
I don't care.
I got burned in a bath. That's how dangerous my seizures were.
I don't give a shit.
Guys, I have to drop Torian just for that.
Do you know what I mean? Angie, my seizures were that bad. I got 3rd-degree burns on
Guys,
my
I am-
head in a bath and I went into early labour. Don't
Guys, I
tell
am
me if
trying to
I'm on
be
the floor
fair,
for
but-
10 hours, I'm a capable parent to look after my children single-handedly.
Please don't get upset, Laura. I mean, this is all your business. It's not really business, to be fair. I had to drop Torian, guys. I am trying to be fair just because of that comment, okay?
Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day, I would not have been able to. Back then, I was too naive and too fucking stubborn to see it. I used to have a go at the social workers because I thought I knew best. Now I look at it from the wider perspective, Angie.
Yeah. You're a bit muffled, Laura. You're a bit muffled.
As a parent, I would not have been safe with my children, with my seizures the way they were. Especially now they come back again. I do not know what would have happened if I had been on my own with my children, with my seizures.
Yeah.
You need to pick your phone up. It's like you're covering the speaker hole.
Children.
Yeah. Laura, I don't know, are you out or something? Because it's hard to hear you.
No, I'm in my house. I'm on my
I can hear you
tablet.
now. Yeah, it's fine now. Listen, honestly, don't get upset. Listen, I'm not going to speak. I'm not going to have this on my platform again, okay? So it's done.
I mean, people coming in saying that I've got special needs and all like that. No, I haven't. I'm only as
There's
angry
nothing
as
wrong
I am
with that,
because she's
but-
brought it up.
Laura, there's nothing wrong with that.
I've got no
They
special
having
needs.
special
The way
needs
they
don't make
put
you
it
an
across,
inadequate
don't
parent.
box Laura because she's got learning difficulties. I hear
Not
every
at
word of it,
all,
sunshine.
No. That's discrimination. Nobody
Yes,
do
it
that,
is.
Laura.
And at the end of the day, yes, in school I did have them, but I was behind because of the meningitis that I had as a baby that I could not prevent. Yes, I had epileptic seizures from the age of 11
down,
that was
Laura.
discovered.
Take a breath, Ducky.
I didn't
Take a
ask
breath.
to have any of that.
Laura.
Don't get upset, Laura.
Can I just say something, Laura, please? Because it was me that asked, and I wasn't saying it in a rude way. I'd never say it.
No,
in a rude
neither
way.
was I.
Obviously, you seem to want to know the insides of people's lives.
No, not at all. I was trying to just
I
understand.
threatened the social worker, Angie, to wrap a chair around her head because she went into a school assembly when I was 5, 6 years old, saying that it was my fault that my parents dumped us in care.
Angie, maybe
They
it's
were
like
on
that just
Eugene.
composes herself. Because the more.
Yeah, listen, Laura, I think, you know what I think? Stop mentioning your personal life on TikTok, you know what I mean? And maybe have a couple of
When she
days
was 5 or 6 years
yeah,
of
one
age.
sec. Have a couple of days off TikTok, you know what I mean?
Give me just some assholes for you, please. Thank you.
Hey, Ange, ask Laura who she had in the box the other night, and you're sticking up for her. Ask her.
I'm not, Shell, first of all, I'm not sticking up for anyone. I'm just saying this is
Who
all
did I have in the
hearsay.
box
It's
the other
no one's
night? Come on,
business.
who
That's
did
all
I have
I'm
in the
saying.
box
It's
the
not
other
for
night?
TikTok. I'm
Shell,
not defending anyone,
Shell, I
Shell.
think
Just
we've
being neutral.
Who did I have in the box the other night, Shell?
Hang on, Laura. Hang on. Shell, I think we've established something in this live today, and I think Laura needs to be left alone, to be fair.
Yeah, I think...
I want to know who I had in the box the other night.
I don't know, she's on mute. Michelle, you on mute.
It means the kids that you had modding.
Angel Wings.
Pardon?
Angel
Wings.
Slaggy
I
man,
didn't even have a clue who she was, and when she did tell me, I dropped it, and I even came across and I said, "Who is Angel Wings?" I was told who she was, and she will never be back in my boxes again after what I heard she did.
Bullshit.
And she even admitted what she did, and I dropped her, and she'll never be in my boxes again, Shal. So there you go. Because I don't believe it's right for somebody to turn up at somebody's house.
You were slagging Angie off.
No, I was not.
Yes, you was.
No, I was not, Shal.
Yes, you was.
Stop shit stirring and get the fuck out here.
Go and kiss my ass, Laura. You're a liar.
It's a troll, Angie. It's a troll.
You go around the apps.
It's a troll. Obviously off Charlie Max.
I just don't like escalate.
Right, that is
Don't you
Angie's
dare
friend
mention his
that
name,
entered the
Laura.
phone.
Don't mention
Laura
his name.
actually, Angie actually speaks to Shout, so it ain't come to Shout. Don't get paranoid.
It's escalating. I think Laura needs to calm down. Listen, we shouldn't be talking on her kids. To be fair, okay.
Yeah, I had all the abuse for talking on Torians a couple of weeks ago. But when I talk on Torians' kids or anybody else's kids, I'm wrong when they're talking on mine.
Yeah. And I'm just being neutral, guys. That's all I am.
So it's all right for her to talk on mine, but I'm not allowed to talk on hers. And every time I've seen her, she's been sat in front of a screen. So where are her kids? And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. My kids get left out of it now, and I'll leave hers out of it.
I think her kids are with their dad.
I think enough needs
but regardless,
to be done now.
what's
The
it got to
kids
do
don't
with
want to be
us?
spoken about. They've said that, so can we just drop the kids out of this completely?
Yeah. Let's not talk about anyone's kids, guys. Let's just leave it here now. I mean, I thought Annabelle...
That's all I wanted to say is, like, the children respectfully asked Angie that they don't get named anymore and they don't want to be brought up anymore by any creator. So
It was my
like,
daughter
needs to
that
be
sent the
respected.
message to that just Shan, apparently. My daughter wasn't even alive when the abuse happened to me, when I was SA'd by that guy, which is my daughter's great-great-uncle on her dad's side of the family, who I thought I could trust.
But
Do you want to
Laura,
go down
need
that
to be
route?
careful what you're saying, hon, because you're giving us personal details about your
No,
life.
I'm just saying, like, I was
People are gonna
SA'd. I was
question it.
telling Angie yesterday about it. So, you want to go there? I was SA'd by that guy.
I don't
in my
wanna
20s
go
when I was
there.
having
Don't you
seizures.
know?
Angie.
Bye
She feels
now,
that- she
Angie.
feels
I'm out
like
here
she's got
until
to
later.
explain herself.
You've
Yeah.
got
You
no,
can
you don't
understand
need to explain yourself at all.
She feels like she
Kids
does.
just don't want to be
I just
spoken
think when
about.
she goes on her platform live, she should just change the subject, don't talk on it, because then now the people are going to bite back,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, have a couple
Literally giving people content. to
What?
talk about.
I think she should, once that Corey, she should take a couple of days off. If she doesn't, just change the subject when she goes live.
Yeah.
But just respectfully, I think we need to respect what the kids have asked as well. Like, I know they're not kids, they're 18, but they've asked respectfully for everyone not to talk about them.
Yeah.
That's all. So I think that's only fair, but I wasn't getting at Laura. I don't need to know her personal life, but the kids just don't want to be involved. So...
Yeah, I think Angie, you're all right. It should be left off TikTok because if I can remember rightly, Annabelle has been in this box before and she was sticking up for Laura a while ago. So I think it's just like sort of like a relationship breakdown with her and Laura. I think they maybe like talk 1 minute and then they just argue like every normal mother and
This is
daughter
what I'm
does.
saying, Liz. I had a situation like this before with an 18-year-old and the mother. And I went in on the mother, the way she was speaking, but then I realised that there was a daughter with quite a few issues. Quite sad, really, but she did lie a lot. I'm not saying this is the same situation, but you've got to remember this is hearsay. Maybe it's just a relationship breakdown. They've had an argument maybe last night. You just don't know. Lindsay's saying that she's been in my box before defending Laura. Now she's not defending her. So there could be just a relationship breakdown, an argument. Exactly. So that's why I'm saying I sit on the fence with this because we don't really know the ins and outs of it.
The thing is,
you went ham on that mother Ange, and it turned out that her daughter was a bit of a weirdo anyways, you know what I mean?
Right, so let's change the topic from you know whom.
Yeah.
Thing is, Ange, right? She comes on the app and she's told everything. She's just come in the box now, right? And she said about being SA'd. She's got to stop. She has got to stop putting it all out there.
Let's just chill and move somewhere else. Anyway, Jill, I hate you, you hate me. Let's talk.
Oh, fuck off, Corey.
Jill's your mother.
Oh, you fuck off, Jill.
But yeah, no, respectfully, I just came up for that. But I respect what you're doing, not talking about it, Angie. I do respect you for that, and any other creators that do carry on with that, I will respect that, because obviously that's the choice that's been made. So, but I'm going to
Conversation change. Hello.
I have a conversation. I have a question for NJ Host, please. NJ Host, why do you have TPM with a yellow heart on your name?
He's a Pearl supporter.
That really, NJ? Like, come on.
Top girl supporter.
Thank you, Linz.
Here's a what?
Yeah, get over a hungry guy. He can support whoever he wants, hungry guy. You support rapists, you freak.
I don't support rapists. I don't even know
Yes, you do.
rapists.
In fact, it's triggered me now, an NJ host out.
Don't it, Ange?
Anyway, big up Alex Brigham, big up Pearl Price, big up everyone that abuses Angie on a daily basis. Big up
Big up who?
Piss off, Corey.
Thanks, Angie.
And how, Anya?
Oh, I just had a few messages saying I was being spoken about.
Oh, Anya, this is.
Oh, it's her.
Girl.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I'm
19
gonna-
or 20 now. Yeah, with the mother that had her mother in the box. You okay, Anya?
Yeah, I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. How old are you? Just so people people know you're not a child.
19 and a half.
She's 19 and a half, was. Yeah. You haven't been spoken about, by the way. Not really.
Oh, no worries then. Someone just, I had a couple of messages saying I've been spoken about. That's all.
No one was taught about it in detail because obviously
Issues was an example of what has happened in the past.
Laura had beef with her daughter, and then Angie was just referring back to her live when you had beef with your mum in the box. We didn't go into detail.
Also, Anya, Lynn's called you a nut.
Well, she can be a bit of a nut.
You actually did, though.
You did go nuts on that live. I'm not lying. I'll say it. You did go a bit nuts.
Yeah, no, to be fair, I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm not. Well, what's the
Hard
point?
next time, hungry guy.
It's
Yes,
okay, Anya.
stop
We're all a bit
stirring,
nut in here, to be
Stop
honest.
stirring.
The best people are the not nuts, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've got
Yeah, they
bipolar.
are. Here I am again.
Tori, when are you going to change that profile picture?
I know it's weird, isn't it?
It was funny because Angie made her in the big box yesterday, and it was just funny your face.
Guys, Anya isn't a child. She's
Who's Anya? Who's Anya?
Because she sounds young. I'm sure she showed her ID on the live as well, like I did at the birth.
Yeah, I did.
Shut up, idiots.
Yeah. She's nearly 20.
270106, do the maths.
Yeah.
I know I sound young, but I'm of age.
She's a working
She's
girl.
got a
She's
mum
got a
in the box.
lanyard
Her
and
mum's in the
everything.
box, huh?
No, I said she's a working girl. She's got a lanyard and everything. So she must be over age.
Oh no, that was at college.
Oh, get her out. Get her out.
Why?
You can go to college at 16.
Wait, I think she should drop, man. Who is this?
And you showed her ID on the last live when she's in Angie's box. Everyone was saying the same. She's a child, and she showed her ID, like a date of birth, not her address.
Lanyard.
No, don't show her.
Hungry guy, it's lanyard.
Anna. She is 20s, guys.
Lanyard, lanyard.
Ignore the comments. Ignore the comments.
I
Now when
couldn't
you told me when I was
do my
22.
degree, so I had to change career path. That's why I went to college again.
Yeah.
She just sounds young, man.
Yeah, she has shown her ID though before.
Like me, I do.
Yeah.
Girl, Andrew's on about
You can go to
fighting.
college at any age, for God's sake.
Yes.
Yeah, hungry guy. What's
We
up
don't
with you?
usually have 18, 19-year-olds.
Well, I'm sorry. I did school the traditional way.
Discussed briefly. Oh, Corey's talking again.
The clout chaser.
Sunshine, you don't sound young.
She doesn't. Sunshine, I heard you got.
That is the biggest lie I've ever heard in this box today, and that's saying something.
What you say? She sounds young.
Yeah, she said I sound. Yeah, everyone sounds young like me. Are you nuts?
Yeah.
Sunshine's off her tits most of the time.
Sunshine,
that
apparently
makes
you've got. Apparently you've got this big cyst.
Oh,
Yeah.
fuck's sake, stop mentioning this cyst.
It's a hole in my head now. It's gone.
Thank fuck for that.
Guess where I'm going, Ange?
No one cares.
Hungry guy, you wanted to.
I'm off to London.
Oh, yeah, what for?
Are you, Corey?
Oh, don't you worry, Angie. We'll have to see, won't we?
Corey, let's go to
Are you
Angie's.
driving?
Yeah, Corey, let's go to Angie's. Me and you.
Why are you going to London?
Keep that arrival time.
Corey, how long in total does it take you to drive from Wales to London?
Only 3 hours.
But why are you going to London? Who are you meeting up with?
Have a guess.
I don't know. Who lives in London?
Tori.
You.
Oh, yes. Not me. Come on, tell us who you mean.
I am going to come and drop some flowers to you and your mother. Hopefully, because your demise is nil.
I know you're not. Now tell me.
I'm going to leave a wreath with Angie all over it.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Where's he going to the airport? Oh, you're going to the airport. You're going on holiday, yeah?
Oh,
I'm not going on holiday yet.
Yes, you're going to the airport.
I'm going to get
I'm not
Tally
flying
to
from
ring the
London.
airport and get you grounded, Corey.
I'm not flying from London.
Oh. He's going to Portugal, yeah.
If you all think I'm going to Portugal, you're mentally disturbed.
No, he said an island. I reckon he's going to the, the islands, like Tenerife or something.
I'm not going to any of the islands.
But do a travel review on Portugal, Corey. Why'd you go there?
Excuse me, I go to Portugal at least 3 times a year.
Yeah, why? Do a
Personal
travel
reasons. It's got fuck all to do with you, sunshine.
Oh, so it is boring and a dump then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Corey,
it's not
why
boring
don't
or
you
a
take
dump.
Angie to Harrods or something? Take her out somewhere nice after all the way.
I can't take her to Harrods because if Angie walks past the bank, it'll bleep. She's so broke.
Angie,
That's true. Look, get your heartbeats in, guys.
Exactly. She trips the alarm every time she goes past an ATM.
Yeah, there's 4K people, and when you send your heart mail, like Angie's providing all your morning entertainment. I've
sent it.
Angie, I'm gonna go because I'm really tired.
Oh, thanks for joining, Anya.
Yeah, I need to go see the bunny, but hope you all have a good day.
Yeah, you too.
And you, sweetheart. Oh.
Fine is so annoying.
Who else wants
You know
the
that?
box, guys? Guys, can we do like a beef?
Can we do a poll quick, Angie?
Can we do like box battles and like everyone has to argue and and they gift you.
Wait, Ange, can you do a poll?
Nobody gift me.
Ange, can you do a poll?
What's the poll?
If you find sunshine annoying or not.
Oh,
Red for yes, blue for no. Please, please, please.
I'm sorry, yes.
Please, Angie, you gotta do it.
That's a form of bullying, Angie.
No, it's not. Shut up. Please, Ange.
No. Can we not do box
Yes.
battles instead?
Yeah, do the check. No,
boxes.
do it. Look, everyone knows it. You gotta listen to your supporters.
Oh my God! What
You've gotta listen to your supporters.
What do you want, Dave?
Where's Dave? She's so annoying, isn't it? Sunshine is a jar.
I don't know.
It's not very nice.
Sorry.
Sunshine, I would rather listen to Laura singing than you.
Why is it not letting me?
Angie, play the video I sent you yesterday.
Oh no, Tori, I played
Please.
it. No, because I said I'm not going to speak on her anymore.
It's not. It's just. Oh, can I play it?
I don't want to be speaking on
Can
her
I play
anymore.
it?
It was only a bit better.
Can I play it?
No, Tori.
Tori, I'm playing, babes.
Okay.
Text us who it is about, Ange.
No.
Yeah, I'm gonna drop guys. Love you all. Bye.
No, Hungry Guy. We
F off, hungry
Don't
guy.
go, hungry guy. Don't go.
No, I've been on night, so I really want to go to sleep. I still haven't slept.
Yeah, bye, hungry guy. Try.
We're doing beef battles. Everyone send the gifts.
You look like a bounty. Picnic, dairy milk, caramel, calling one.
Stop it.
I'll fucking slap you back like a drifter.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, none of my people ever gift me an Angela's box. We are not condoning her alcoholic behaviour.
Guys, send the gifts immediately. Where's Kate? Send her the potatoes, Kate.
Oh no, I'm sorry, but Kate has been told she's not allowed to gift you.
She's been. Why are you controlling her?
Yes, I am, yeah.
Why are you?
Sunshine, I wish you'd control your own waistband and shut up.
My waistband's lovely, thank you.
No, it's really not.
Case, block Kate if she comes in.
Guys, I'm Manjaro. Jill, just because you're a Welsh chav and I'm not, it doesn't make any difference. I was brought up, you were dragged up, Jill. I was brought up, you were dragged up, Jill. I was brought up, not dragged up, Jill.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. You sound like Andrew. Shut up.
Like who?
Andrew.
Oh, who's Andrew then?
Your ex-boyfriend. We all know who Andrew is.
Go on, enlighten me.
No, it's okay. It's all right. I'll just sit here. I'll just let you fall apart.
Fall apart.
Carry on laughing now, Jill.
Corey. You could never make me fall apart, trust me.
I don't need to, Jill. You're your own undoing.
What?
You're your own undoing.
How'd you make that out then, Cor?
It's all right. I'll leave you to it, darling. Don't get so triggered by a stranger on the internet.
Corey,
By a stranger, and yet you realise you
Angie, mute them.
what I look like, right? And yet you're calling me a fat pussy.
Shut up, Jill, you pred.
Yes, man.
Corey, what
Hey, Corey! Corey! I got quite a bit point out that you are a pred, so be careful.
Yeah. Yeah, cool story, Jill.
14-year-olds, Corey.
Yeah, cool story, Jill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The evidence is there, mate.
That was the burp.
Of course it is. I'd be in jail if there was evidence.
Statement to make though, Jill, to say that you're 14.
Oh, she says it all the time. She's a fucking pred.
I've never said it, not once.
Yeah, you have. You say it all the time, Jill. If you had any sort of evidence in the job that you once did, you should call the police, you fucking idiot.
Can you mute everyone just for 2 secs?
Oh, Tori,
Please, just 2 secs. Just one more time. One more time. All right, everyone shush.
Tori, that's horrible. Yeah, Tori, that is horrible. Ouch. No,
To the end. Just listen to the end. Listen to the end. Listen to the
don't.
burn.
I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna be bullying Laura on my platform. No, sorry.
Don't, Torian.
No, listen. No, Torian. Right, listen. I'm gonna kick you now. Out. Guys, I'm not gonna have Laura being bullied on my platform, okay? It was banter at the beginning. It's not banter. Out. My dogs are going. Angie, you always take so long to actually drop people because I have to look for them. I'm so sorry about that because there's so many people waiting. Tori, and I'll let you back, but please don't talk on Laura now.
I'm sorry, but that is the video of the century. I'm going to post it.
Yeah. I don't want to be talking on Laura anymore, guys. Who else has got any more beef, guys? Guys, should we do this game? Have you got any beef with anyone in the boxes? You can come up and have your say. You got Tori and Corey, Jill, Linz, Sunshine, anybody you can have your opinion on, okay?
I'm here. That Linz, you can go pack yourself. I am an Angie supporter, and Angie, if she didn't want me here, she would block me. So you can piss off. If you got a problem with me, you can come for me. But other than that,
What the fuck are you talking about? Wow.
That Linz, because you just came for me. You just came for me in the chat, so now I'm coming for you.
No, I didn't. I haven't even noticed you in the chat. What the fuck
You
are you
just
talking
said
about?
something in the chat to me a few minutes ago.
No, I didn't.
Scroll back
No, I
and
didn't.
read what you said.
I will
Scroll back and read what you said.
Can someone scroll up? Because I've been eating me fucking
You
sandwich.
You accused me of supporting Luke because Chester goes in and watches.
I haven't just said
anybody
that.
can go into whoever they want to watch on this app. Anybody
I
can.
haven't even
I support Angie.
You fucking nutter. I haven't even said anything.
Yes, you have. Yes, you have. And I just had people in telling me that you did.
I haven't. I swear I've not typed anything, you fucking nutcase.
It was you. It was you.
Right, can someone show me, please? Because I have not wrote anything in this chat.
Oh, wait now, Linz. I got the wrong Linz. There's two Linz.
Yes,
I didn't know. I'm sorry. It's the other troll that's in the chat.
Janet,
I'm a troll. I would say if it was me.
It was just Lynn.
Yeah, I know it now. I apologize, that Linz. I'm sorry. It's you, Linz. It's not the other Linz. I'm sorry.
I was thinking I would say if it was
I just woke up. Give me a break. I'm sorry. I'll send you a nice gift, that Linz.
Jesus Christ. I would have said it was me, but I swear I've been eating my sandwich and very salty waters, minding my own business.
Well,
I'm sorry.
Janet,
Did you accept my apology, that Linz? I'm sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay, now I'm going to drop into the troll that's in the chat. Piss off.
I always get the blame.
Angie.
Oh, Linz, you made me laugh.
Hello, Mama to 3.
Hello, can I just say, how can you get, when you got special needs, how can you get rid of them? Because I had special needs since I was little, and I'm now 28, and I've still got special needs.
No, you can't, sweetheart.
I'm 28, but I've got a brain of an 18-year-old.
Yeah, you can't, sweetheart.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't.
Just with the statement that Laura saying that
it was, yeah.
gone. But
Oh, yeah, because Laura said she did and then she hasn't got it anymore or something, didn't she?
Yeah.
Oh, right, I know what you mean, Mama.
That's why I was hoping I could get rid of my special needs.
Oh.
Because it's really hard.
You're all right as you are, my duck.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's really hard when nobody wants to bother with you because you're outstanding, you know what I mean?
Oh, I'm going to give you a follow. You don't change for anybody, do you know what I mean?
And you've managed to look after your 3 kids and you're a good mum, so don't think that any of your
Wait a minute, how old are you?
learning difficulties has got you down.
She's in her 20s.
You're in your 20s. Do you have children of 22, 27?
No, that was the year that they were born.
Your children?
Yeah, 2020, 2022, and 2022.
Oh, they're not 22 years old. Oh, I see.
You had 3 kids in 2022?
There's only 10 months between them. I had one in the February and I had one in the December, so the classed as Irish twins.
Oh, right. With 2 kids under 2, Jesus Christ.
How do you cope? Do you cope okay looking after them?
To be fair with you, I do. It's easy to look after them, but I still get like my special needs person come round if I need any help, you know what I mean?
Oh, that's nice.
That's
good. Well done, sweetheart.
Thank you.
Big up to you.
Absolutely, that's good. Who else is in the box? Guys, if you want the box, let me know, guys.
Please don't come in giving us false accusations, guys. Can I make a point? And I hope
sandwich.
Can I make a point? And I hope Hungry Guy is still in your chat when I'm saying this. This man does not have the rights to have an opinion on anybody, considering what he said in regards to a woman that was a victim. I know he sits here and says he never questioned her, but he made a statement in Top Girls Live stating that she should never have put herself in the position where she went to the pub to see her victim. He stated that. He said she was to blame for bumping into the woman in the pub. He is disgusting. That man does not deserve a platform.
I didn't know he
and
said
I
that.
hope
Did he
he's
say
in
that?
chat and listening. 100%
He
he said
said to me, he said to me, all he said was, she shouldn't put it on here and just leave it with the police because it's so she don't ruin her police case or something like that. That's what he said.
That's lies. I was in the box. I called him out. I called him a disgusting human being. He 110% said it.
He's in the box. Hey,
you're a disgrace, you Hungry Guy.
Yeah, so what did I say? I said she shouldn't go to the pub.
You said she should never have put herself to be in the position to be in the pub where she's seen the guy.
No, Top Girl said why should she see the guy when she's out in public and stuff like that? And she went to the pub and she saw the guy. That's why she came and did the post and put the post out there. So I said, okay, that's not a reason for you to put a post out there. If you're going to put the post out there, put it out there. If
You're a liar.
going to a pub,
You're a liar. You said she should have protected herself and never went to the pub, so she put herself in the position.
okay, can I ask you a question? How would she have known he was in the pub?
Exactly. How would she have? But you made the comment saying she should never have gone
but
to the
why
pub
would
and
I make
seen
a comment if it doesn't
Angie,
make any
I promise you, go onto your FYP and type it in, and that video will come up where it states that she should never have put herself in that position.
Jimmy, can you share it to her?
If you can find it,
Someone share it to
please,
me.
bring it up.
No,
Okay,
I'm
because
not
I never
from-
said that.
Can
There
I
was
just ask
context
So,
behind
Hungry
that.
Guy, what did you mean by whatever you were trying to say about the pub? Then what was
No,
what your
so I was trying to say, what's it called? Top Girl was saying the reason why she put the like she went public about it because she went to the pub and she saw the guy there. So she was like, the police aren't doing anything because he's still out. Okay, so I would like, okay, well that's not really a reason to go and make it public and stuff like that. She would have known he would have been out anyway because she would have been told if he would have been arrested. Okay, so going to a pub, but like doesn't make any sense. Okay, and then Top Girl twisted it and said, "Oh, so you're saying she should have never gone to the pub in the first place?" I was like, "No, I'm not saying she shouldn't have gone to the pub." Okay, and it doesn't even make any sense. She would have never known.
You said she should never have put herself in that risk.
Kimmy,
That were your
okay.
words. You're a liar. I was in the box, Hungry Guy. Why are you lying?
Okay, Kimmy, put your money where your mouth is.
Angie?
I'm willing to pay £500 right now if you
Yeah.
can find me the clip where I said.
When are you going to do the talent show? I want to go in this talent show. Sorry for him. Sorry for him.
No, you can find it.
All right, Mama 3. I'm sorry. I'll mute while you're speaking, Mama 3.
In the next 4 weeks or so, I don't know yet.
Because I want to come on, but this conversation's too much for me. I need to drop.
Yeah,
All
I'll drop you. I'll drop you, Mama.
Thank you.
Okay, Mama. Bye.
Bye.
Take
Thank
care,
you.
sweetheart.
And also, what you're saying doesn't make any sense because why would I say she shouldn't have gone to the pub? Because she would have never known he was in the pub. So why would I say to her she should have never gone to the pub?
I
You're
don't
a
know. I
liar.
didn't watch it.
Somebody, please, I beg, somebody, please, find that clip and tag Angie in it. I'm
What
begging.
account do you want tagging in, Angie?
Yeah,
What
I'll
account
have
do-
a look. Either this account or delusive underscore FYP.
Do you know where it is,
It's on
Kimmy?
Blaster. It's on Blaster FYP. Somebody's just put it in the comments. Please play it. I beg you, please play it because this man said she put herself at risk.
Can
He's
someone
a
tag
human being.
Delusive
How would she put
Underscore?
herself at risk? She would never know. How would she have known he was in the pub?
That was a question you were asked on live. How would she have known? How did she put herself at risk, Hungry Guy? You answered that question because it was your statement that said it. You're disgusting.
No, you're twisting it, Kimmy.
I'm not
You're twisting it, and
it.
what you're
It's
saying
there.
doesn't make any
It's
sense.
there for everybody to see.
Okay, so
You're
I
a
randomly
disgusting
said
human
she
being.
should have never gone to the
Men
pub.
like you,
Okay, because he
men
was
like
there.
you are what
Can I
is
just
wrong
ask,
with
so,
today's
Hungry
society.
Guy, so what did you mean? Like, because I got lost when you were like explaining. So what did you mean when you were talking about the pub? And what was your like?
Right. Top Girl said the reason why she went public is because she went to the pub and she saw the guy there. That's literally what Top Girl said. So I was like, well, that's not really a good enough reason for you to go public about it because if you saw him, you would have known he would have been out anyway. Okay, so like, yeah, that's not a reason.
Oh, so
okay,
are
and then
you
Top Girl
basically saying
twisted
that
it.
that's not a reason to go on TikTok and show the video? Should like, I think I know
Yeah,
what
you
you're
shouldn't
trying to
go
say.
public like
I'm
what's
not
it
being
called? Yeah,
funny, Hungry
before
Guy.
the police have
That's
come
what
there.
happened to me. I
So
remember
Top Girl twisted it and said,
You're
"Oh, you're
lying.
saying she should
You
have
are
never gone to
lying.
the pub." And then I said, "Okay, well, what do you mean now? She should have never gone to the
But
pub."
the thing is, oh, Hungry
Okay,
Guy, she might have been a
she
bit
would have
triggered when
not
she seen
known
him.
he was at the pub.
You're
No one
lying.
told her he was at the pub. So
You're
why would I
lying.
say she should have never gone to the pub? No
You're
one would have
lying.
known he would
You
have been
said,
there.
Your exact words were, she put herself at risk by going to the pub. So in theory, you victim blamed. You blamed that girl for bumping into her rapist because the police didn't stand up and do what they needed to do.
Why would I blame
They
her
took
for
him
bumping into
Shut
her
up and let me
rapist?
speak.
No,
It
why
took
would I?
them
What that doesn't
7
make any
minutes to
sense.
watch that video, not piss in 3 weeks. You're a disgrace of a human being and you need to take a long, hard look at yourself in a mirror. You're disgusting. It's people like you that are the reason why women do not come forward and speak about what happens to them. I
Wow,
hope
so you're putting all that on me. Okay.
one day that
When what
nothing
you said
like
doesn't make
ever
any,
happens
doesn't
to
make any
somebody
sense.
you're related to.
So are
Guys,
you
please
Doesn't
basically
make
saying,
any
Hungry Guy,
sense.
that
Kimmy, you're not
seeing him
smart.
in the pub, wasn't it like there was? Why did she have to go public because she's seen him in the pub? Why didn't she
I
not
don't
maybe
have a
go
clue,
public
guys.
after
Can I
1 or
just
2
say I
weeks?
didn't see the live?
Do you understand? This doesn't make any sense.
I'd go public if I seen him in the pub and the police hadn't done anything. I'd definitely go public because I'd be warning women around him that this guy is who he is.
That's
Did
what I
you
think
not
what Hungry
know
Guy
what
trying to say,
industry
Ange,
he's
is
in?
that
Women are around.
he was trying to say that why did it take for her to see him in the pub to go public? You know, because I think it was like 3 weeks. Why did she wait like 2 weeks? I'm not sticking up for it. I'm just saying. I'm just saying that like
Not what you said. People are
maybe
tagging
she's
me in
triggered
it.
it. Like maybe when she's seeing him actually enjoying
Oh, well,
himself, in
someone's
the pub, that's triggered
tagged
her.
me, tagged you on FYP, so I've got the video here, so we can stop arguing, guys, and
Play
see
it, please.
what
Play it.
And don't play clips, Andy. Play it from the part where it actually
Oh, I
starts.
don't know what someone has sent me, so one sec. Give me a sec. Who sent me it? Guys, someone said they sent me it. Who sent me it?
Lynn or something, I think, said it.
I don't have it.
Just Lynn, you got me in the shit earlier with Janet.
I can't find it, guys. But
Oh, Robin, which account did you tag her in? Was it at Delise of Angie 40 or was it the Delise of FYP?
Honestly, I've got no reason to lie. I was in that box. I had a full argument with this guy about what he said in that box.
Kimmy, I never spoken to you in that box.
I was in Top Girl.
I don't remember speaking to you in that box.
I was the one that was calling you a disgusting human being. I was the one telling you were a disgrace to humankind.
Okay, if I'm a disgrace to humankind, why am I saving lives every single day?
guys, can someone got the
Tell me,
video to
Kimmy.
send
Go on then. What do you do, Kimmy? Okay, tell me something good about your life. Okay, you've come to speak all this hate on me. Okay, let's hear about you. What is good about your life?
I'm ex-military.
Angie's trying to get
ex-military.
Hungry guy. Hungry guy.
Guys, I've got it. I've got the video, and I don't know if it's the right one, but I will play it. Okay.
Oh,
play it, please.
Hang on. Hungry guy. The way you talk to women is disgusting, but yeah, calm it down
Well,
now.
boy, we want to listen to the video, please.
I don't know if this is original, but here we go.
The case move forward. Right. Okay, they can't just arrest them if they don't. They need to formulate the questions of the interview so they know what's going on. They need to know. Yeah, they can't just arrest someone for the sake of arresting them. So I'm saying she should have waited for the police to do their bit. That's exactly what I said.
Right, so first and foremost, yeah, the fact that it took them 3 weeks, yeah, to arrest the guy, if they even did have a conversation with him, yeah, but then it took 24 hours to get her to remove all of those videos down, yeah, in protection of this. I've just woke up, so you have to bear with my words, yeah. But the fact that 3 weeks it took to speak to the guy, and then it took 24 hours.
Yeah, that's the right video. It was before that, wasn't it? It's not the one. Yes, people saying it's not the right video. So, yeah, guys.
Hungry guy. I'm ex-military and I'm a mother to 2 children. So I've done my bit for the community.
I'm not a woman, so I can't use having children as a badge of honour. So I'm sorry.
But I'm ex-military. I've done my bit for the community. So shut your face. Him that's a porter making out that he's out here every day doing brain surgeries.
A porter with a master's degree, yeah? Okay, cool.
Hungry guy, can I just give you some statistics if that's all right?
No, because I'm not going to sit here listening to fucking bullshit. Play the clip, okay? Play the clip,
I haven't
or I'm
attacked
dropping.
you. Whoa,
Play the clip, or
I
I'm
haven't
dropping. I'm not
attacked
having
you.
people come and
I've
telling
asked
me
you,
shit
can I
that
share
I
some
already know.
statistics with you?
Okay? No,
And
I don't need to hear your
completely come on the
statistics.
defensive.
I don't need
Why
to
can't
hear
we
your
have a conversation? Why won't you have a
I need
conversation?
to hear the clip.
Why won't you
I
have a
need to hear the
conversation?
clip. I'm going to keep talking over you until I hear that clip.
Shut up.
Okay, carry on.
Just listen to the clip so then we can discuss.
I haven't got it. I've got that one, only that one.
It's Top Girls Live, Angie.
Somebody called Nick said it is in that video. Does anybody know how many minutes in? Because if it's a long one, like
This is Top Girls, and I played this before. I'm
And
sure
that
I did. I don't know.
£500 is still on offer.
Yeah, it was in Top Girls Live, and I was in a box. Like, I was like one of the first people in the box after Hungry Guy, and it was literally the start of the live when Hungry Guy
keep sending me the same video. It's not that video. It's in Top Girls Live. Oh no, this is Top Girls Live.
Kimmy.
But he said it's about 2 minutes in. 2 minutes in.
If I'm honest,
no, sorry,
Hungry-
1 minute
Hungry-
30. So it started from 1 minute 30. Ange, sorry.
So I believe that
Okay, I'm playing it now.
Hungry Guy showed his true colours within the first couple of sentences of saying,
Right,
I save
boy, can you
lives
shut
every
up
day.
until the
Pipe
clip is
down, bud.
played?
Oh, pipe
Can
down.
you shut up until the clip is played?
I will abuse you so bad.
You will abuse me? Ugh. I don't want to be abused by you.
Put herself in that position to see him.
Oh, wait a minute, I think it's rewinding. Wait a minute.
Worth of video, and many cases, there's women that have been speaking all over my posts for the last 2 days, yeah, that have said openly that they reported their cases and it took up to a year before anybody got back.
Absolutely, and it will take, but I'm saying Rebecca Goodwin doesn't get like a special treatment. There's other cases that have, and he said that
that she's fucked up her case, and we said, well, hold on, right, we're basically the same fucking shit. Let me fucking talk now, right? And then he said, it's her fault for going to the pub to see him in the pub. She put herself in that position to see him.
I've got to ask you this, are you alright? Are you alright yet?
Did I not say Top Girl twisted it?
Look at you. You're in the voice clip, but that's you.
That's not the live. That's not the
No, don't say that's not the live. That's exactly the live. You said the exact words that the Top Girl just said. You said that.
Look at you, Bert. Look at you.
She put herself in that position to see him.
I've got to ask you this, are you alright yet?
He says in a minute.
Okay, now see, this is exactly what I was afraid was going to happen. Top Girl was going to twist it. I didn't say. I said if she knows he's in the pub, or that's the pub that he goes to, why would she go to the pub? And that's why would she go to the pub?
So what the angry guy said, if she knows he's in the pub, why would he go to the pub?
Why would she go?
Why would she go to that pub knowing he's there?
Yeah, and Angie, the reason why I said that is because of what Top Girl just said.
Hungry guy, stop trying to twist things. I mean, respectfully, that's the second
I'm twisting
live.
things.
That's the second live. The first live was when it came out of his mouth. I was in the live. I was in the box.
I literally just said exactly what that clip just said. Okay, and she said, Kimmy said exactly what that clip just said. And now you're still twisting it round that I'm the liar. Even though you've just been proven wrong.
You're lying. That was the second live, hungry guy. See, there's people
Kimmy,
here.
would it be a good idea for you to go and find the clip? Since you know the clip, you go and find it and come back.
Angry guy, though, you did say, you just came out of your mouth just now that why would she go to the pub if she knows he's in there?
Yeah, that's because that's what Top Girl was saying. Okay, I was saying, why would she? And then Top Girl twisted it and said, oh, she shouldn't go to the pub because he's there. Top Girl twisted it. That's what I'm trying to say.
From the beginning.
No, because that's the wrong live, Angie. That's the second live that was held that when Roadmouth...
Please, just to squash this, can you find it and just come back in the box?
Angie, I beg you, please
finding it.
Unblock Top Girl because I'm sure Top Girl will have the clip. Please unblock her, just so she can come in to prove this.
While we're waiting, hungry guy, can I just talk to you for a minute, please? Just you and I, without you attacking me.
Or someone apologises to me.
I haven't said anything.
Because I'm not going to sit here listening to statistics about women and all of this. Do you think I'm stupid? Do you not think I know what's going on in the world?
No.
Okay, this has been twisted so much on me.
I haven't gone at you. I've come in
I don't need to
respectfully.
listen to you. You don't need to talk to me. I'm talking between what Kimmy just said and what the clip that just played. That's what I'm talking about right now. I don't need to hear about statistics or any bullshit.
Well, if you let me say what I need to say, then I'll get round to that point. But you're talking over me. I've come in really respectfully, and you're just attacking. I'm asking you, can I have a conversation with you?
Have you not been hearing what I've been called?
Not by me. I haven't called you anything.
I don't know you.
But I haven't called you anything, so don't come at me. I'm coming up to have a conversation with you. That's what these boxes are for. No, to have a conversation.
Okay, what do you want to have a conversation about, Jen?
I'd like to have a conversation with you about the fact that 50% of cases that go to court... Excuse me. 50%... Okay, I'll carry on. 50% of cases that go to court end in a conviction. However, only 2.6% of cases actually get to court. So 2% of people...
Wait, hungry guys. Why would you not want to listen to this? I don't get it. What's the bad... I don't get it.
Do you not think I know about the statistics? Do you not think I know?
Well, if you did, you wouldn't have the view you have, which is when someone's got evidence.
Because the reason why she's saying it is because she's trying to teach me a lesson, apparently.
No, not.
Because I don't know this shit. That's what she's trying to make out, and I'm not allowing it to happen.
No, I'm trying to have a conversation.
Okay, well, not about statistics, or don't tell me shit that I already know.
If you let me finish, I'll get round to what I want to say to you. But
okay, why do you want
to have that conversation? I'm putting the statistics out there, as is my right. As is my right as a woman.
Why do you want to tell me about statistics?
Because I want you to understand that out of the 50% of cases that get to court that result in a conviction, only 2.6% of reported cases get to court. So 2.6 of all reported cases actually end in court, and only half of those end in a conviction. She had her evidence. What else is she supposed to do?
Wait till the police come there.
Wait forever. Wait forever.
Yeah, 3 weeks. You think 3 weeks is a long time to
I
wait?
think 3 weeks is a long time when you've got people that are on the streets
Comes to SA,
and are accused of crimes and are called in within 24 hours. I think that waiting 3 weeks when people report things in their house or report things with their neighbours or report people on TikTok and they are at that house within 30 minutes.
Okay, but we're talking about
I think
Rebecca
3 weeks is a
Goodwin.
long wait. Yes, I do.
We're talking about Rebecca Goodwin. Okay, Rebecca
You just said it's a long wait, and I give that comparison, and the comparison is it's a long wait.
That work with him. Okay, she could easily go and speak to the girls that work around him and with him. Okay, why? What? Yeah,
Why
does she need to talk to them? No hungry guy.
I don't even think you should say anything
Hungry
else.
guy.
Hungry guy. Get yourself a deeper hole.
Respect.
No, it's not a deeper hole.
I think what it is
So hang on,
he should have been arrested.
He's not allowed to warn women of the world, but you expect her to go into his spaces and warn the people that work around him and put herself in danger because she's going into his spaces. Am I hearing that right?
What do you mean put herself in danger? She was going out
If
with
she's
him. They were
going
a
into the
couple.
man who's raped her spaces, then she's putting herself into a danger by going into his spaces. She did it within her space.
Okay, so does that mean if she apparently knew he was at the pub and she took herself to that pub, would you not say she's putting herself in that danger?
She didn't know.
Exactly.
She didn't. Well, so what? She's just supposed to stay in her house for
That's what
forever
Kimmy
until the
just
police
said.
decide
That's
what
what
they want to
Kimmy
do.
You said that. That's what you said.
That's what
You
literally
said-
Kimmy just said.
That's what you said. You said she put herself at risk by being in that pub. Don't do that. Don't.
Kimmy.
I said
Okay, instead
she would
of
put
shouting,
herself at
would it
risk
not
by
be a
going
good
into
idea for you
his
to go and get
spaces.
the
That
clips
pub
and
isn't
you know
his
where the clip
space.
is?
That pub is a public space. She has every right to go into a public space.
Dude, she never knew he was
I'm
going
not
to be at
dude,
the
I'm a
pub.
woman. Thank you.
Okay? She never knew he was going to be at the pub. Simple.
Correct. Correct,
Okay?
she didn't know.
That's it. There's no ifs or buts about it.
So
She never
why
knew he
is
was going
that
to be
her
at the
putting
pub.
herself in danger?
So how is she putting herself in danger if she never knew he was at the pub?
Correct. It's a public
That's
space.
what you're saying, hungry guy.
No, that's not what I'm saying, Sunshine.
That's the
what
question,
Kimmy's saying
hungry
I'm
guy,
saying.
because that's the statement you made in the first
See,
line.
that's what. See, she's literally saying I said it when I'm telling you I didn't.
You
And she
did
can't
say it.
fucking.
I was in the live, hungry guy. I was there arguing with you. You said it.
Okay, Kimmy. So it's my word against yours. Who's gonna win?
I will stand here all day long until I am.
And I will stand here too. Who's
Okay,
gonna win?
well, I'll ask a
Find the
question then.
clip.
Should she have gone in that pub?
What do you mean she
Well,
she never knew he was
should
going to
she
be
have
in
gone
that pub?
into that pub?
Angie, you're the woman's woman and you've got this cunt in your box.
See, and this is
After
exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be
everything
turned
done.
around. And
Don't,
okay,
Dave.
fine.
People
You know
are
what?
talking
You
to
lot
him,
have your
explaining this.
have your.
Listen, one sec. Dave, can I just speak quickly, please? Dave, right, don't come in here blaming me, right? I'm going to put you on mute for a sec. Don't come in here blaming me like you usually do, Dave. The reason why Hungry Guy's in here, he's not the only guy that probably thinks the way he thinks, right? This is trying to explain to Hungry Guy, right, as to
Angie, I don't think like that.
Okay.
I've never thought like that.
One sec, I'm not saying you do, because I've missed it a bit. I'm not going to lie, because I just popped to the loo, okay? So, yeah, so he's not the only guy, Dave, that probably thinks the way he thinks. Right? So yes, people are telling him about
He's
himself.
a little cockroach. That's what he is.
You're
He's
a
a
cockroach
vermin
as
little
well.
cockroach.
And so are you, but you're in the box.
I'm not calling it you, Angie. I'm calling it him.
Okay, I'm a cockroach that saves lives.
You are.
Okay,
you
cool.
want fucking running over
Okay,
you
cool.
dirty little
Yeah,
cunt.
cool.
Yes, you fucking
you know
do.
what the thing
and
is?
I hope one person gets a rope, and I hope it's you.
See you later, Dave.
Do you know what the thing is, Hungry Guy? You can't even stand on what you said. You're up here denying what came out of your mouth.
Kimmy, stop telling me what I said when I didn't say
Can we start again, right? Hungry Guy, did you say that comment that she shouldn't be... Was that the
Angie, I've been saying it for the last 10 minutes.
You made that comment.
I never said it. I never said it. Kim is just coming out here saying that I said shit that I never said.
Angie, just let you know, Roadman's in the
Okay, but the problem we have here is we don't have the video. We don't
Exactly. So why is everyone saying that I'm saying shit when I haven't said
Guys, please don't. One sec. We don't have the video. We don't have the evidence, okay? Now, from what I heard, that hungry guy said something like she shouldn't be on social media discussing it because of a police case. That's what I know.
That's what I heard.
I could be, and I could be wrong. I'm just saying that's what I heard. Okay, and I thought,
And that's what I said.
Opinion, that's his opinion. Right?
See, this is what I'm saying. Like, how can you combat this, Angie? How can you combat this? Someone's coming out here telling me I said shit that I never said.
Has anyone got the video?
Diana, will you have a look on Miss Black? Because somebody's saying it's on Miss Black's. Can you have a look on your other device?
I am not the only person in this live.
Roadman's got it and he's in the box.
I'm not the only person
And
in this
Charlotte Roadman in the
I'm
box.
supposed to just believe all of you, even though you're all telling
Can I
lies.
please say what I'm saying? I'm not the only person in this live. Saying what was said. If you look in the comments, everybody is saying, I was there, I seen it.
The comments are like sheep.
Right,
They just
okay,
follow
guys, we're not
whatever
doing anyway.
the thing
Can I
you
ask you
tell
a
them.
question, hungry guy? Why? He's saying he's denying mate saying that comment though, because that comment is saying, you know, why should she go to a pub with a guy, you know, that raped her? I mean, obviously, we all know that's completely wrong. Right? She can go where she wants. I mean, if I knew a guy that done that to me, I'd probably go in there myself with a group of people. Do you know what I mean? However, he's saying he didn't say it. Just show the video, because otherwise we're going around in circles. I'll put Roadman.
Exactly. Because regardless, Kimmy's going to say he has done it. Then Hungry Guy's saying he's not. Like, just going to go backwards and forwards until we see the video.
It's on Miss Black FYP apparently.
Can someone please tag Angie for God's sakes on Angela?
And I'll play it for everybody.
I'm saying no. I can categorically state that it came out of his mouth. He has been reported to the HCPC, right? And that was the best. That was the best way. He claims that he works for the NHS. He won't be doing it for long because I am already in contact with him. We are exchanging emails as we speak with all of the lives of this guy and how he is still, nearly 2 weeks later, running his fucking mouth about this girl's fucking situation.
I never put
you literally say nothing. You come in these lives, yeah, and you stand there and you are around vulnerable people in hospitals, and this is what you do, right? And the fact that you just do this shit for clout, yeah, is fucking
what clout?
It is for clout, because why else are you in here? You're in Angie's box, yeah, because you know full well that Angie's box at this time in the day usually has most of the people watching. I'm talking. You've been waffling for ages, right? You do this, right? You come up and you try to push this opposite thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, no, I'm just playing devil's advocate. No, you're not. You are literally taking away from a woman's word. She has evidence. Do you understand how the criminal process works? This guy got arrested. You usually get 48 hours for an investigation to take place, right? Usually when it's a high crime of this caliber, they will add for an extension for 72 hours. If after that 72 hours, there is no movement made, the prisoner will be moved to a prison and the investigation will continue there. He was sent and remanded to prison within fucking 24 hours. They didn't even need to use the full.
Roadman, can I ask you a question?
That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question, right? There's 3 questions actually. First of all, we haven't got the clip of what he said, because he said to
I've
me
got
that,
it. I'll tag you in it.
He said to me he just was trying to say to her, don't bring it on social media because you don't want to ruin your case or something like that.
Yeah, no, he wasn't saying that. He wasn't. Every time somebody questioned him on it, anytime somebody brought something up, he was in the box, he was insulting people, he was questioning her authenticity 110%, because I don't get involved in these daytime lives, right? I don't like it. It brings a different drama to my page that I don't want, yeah? And I had to come up and I had to say something, because the fact is this girl is my friend. She's physically my friend. The last 2-3 nights, she's been on the phone to me, talking to me, telling me about what's going on, this, that, and the other, telling me about what she's been fucking eating, just trying to keep her going. And then these people like him in the fucking corner that are just waffling about it all day, every day, right? And the fact of the matter is unless you are raising awareness, what's the point of you?
Roadman, can I ask one more question before I forget this brain?
Yeah.
Right, okay, he's in remand, right? Brilliant,
Yeah.
okay, yeah, and I have not questioned her at all, and you know what I'm like, but I mean, that's only if there's two creators, that's completely different though. So 100%, you know, but what about when she goes to court and she is questioned, and that one question, hear me out one sec, and you know what they can be like, right, bastards, right? And what that one question is, why did you go to that pub? I'm not saying that's a correct question, but what about when that goes to court? He's going to have a defense.
She was under the impression something would have already been put in place, or whatever. They were in the middle of looking at it, right? And she's gone out to her local pub. First and foremost, that shouldn't even be like. I'm not saying you're asking it, but I'm saying that shouldn't even be a question, because
I'm not saying it is a question.
I know. But my answer to it is,
they twist things and turn things, and they try and rip your story apart. But what I'm saying is, what about in court? Because they do question.
Yeah, but no, this is the thing. In a court case, they'd never ask that question, because what you are then essentially turning around and saying is that victim herself should have stayed away from the public house because of what he did.
I've seen, because I love true crime and all that. One sec, Sandra, they've asked worse questions than that. They actually rip a victim story apart. I've seen it. It's disgusting. It's all of that. But there was a defense team where they do ask questions, and they try and they turn around and say, "You're a liar." I
understand that. I understand that.
Do you think that's different because it's court?
No, I think So with this case, they're not.
I thought he'd handed himself in, Roadman.
It's not. Pardon.
He did hand himself in,
Yeah. So first and foremost, with this, she probably in this case, there are things that are going to be questioned. That's not going to be one of them, right? But the things that are going to be questioned are actually literally affected by people like Hungry Guy, because what then becomes happening, people do is, these people online, and I didn't catch this bit, but these people online that are then questioning her job and the things that she does and all this, these things are what's going to be questioned, and these are the things that they're going to pull her apart on. But what's currently happening is for a righteous thing, she's been told to take these videos down, right? The reason she's made those videos is the only reason she has now got a result. Right, and let's also look at the facts that she handed in this evidence, made the report 3 weeks prior. She waited for those 3 weeks to go by. Nothing was said to her. She made a video online because, let's remember, this guy is a producer. He works with people in this industry, right? So this is a guy who was around females.
There were a couple.
Now, 1 second, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to everybody else. Right?
I'm talking to Ange.
Right. So in this case, this guy owns a media company. He is around these kind of females. So anybody who has watched her over the last 2-3 years knows that she is pro for struggling women. Right. It's her whole fucking thing. So she's come online.
Absolutely.
She's come online and she has made awareness. Within 24 hours, the police have then acted, which, by the way, is fucking disgusting, right? That then when when his life becomes in danger, then they react, right? So then now he's been arrested, handed himself in, he's been remanded within 24 hours, and now she's been silenced, She has been told that she is not allowed to talk about it, but at the same breath, everybody's going, "Oh, this will damage a case, this will damage a case." This girl is going to get massive extra attention. And the reason she's going to get massive extra attention is because of where she stands on a media standpoint, right? And because she was failed, there is a danger of Derbyshire police having a campaign started on him, because there's been many more victims that have had situations like this happen with Derbyshire. There's a woman on here called Zizi. She's a lovely lady. Same thing happened to her. She got arrested for harassment because they refused to take on her case. So this girl now, right, has now got a whole thing where not only is she got a battle against this guy, now Derbyshire police are trying to save their ass, right? So she's going to get extra attention. This isn't going to damage her case. She has to follow the protocol where she is not allowed to talk about the case. Why, as her friend, why do you think I've not shut the fuck up?
But she has talked
I've
about
actually,
the
well,
case.
I've actually got the video clip where I will play it a little bit later because I was very confused with all this because I was wondering, well, why is people questioning Hungry Guy's question? But I thought it was on regarding the police, just as what he said, just be careful what you talk about on social media, which is true in some ways because, you know, you don't want to ruin your case. So I thought it was kind of like, okay, you're just helping the woman. So I didn't understand why people were
No,
questioning.
but Angie, that's why the police told her to take it down.
But no, that wasn't-
Because it will jeopardize
that's not
her.
what
The
he
reason
said.
she is asked, the
He said
reason
about
she
the
is asked
pub.
to take it down is because what becomes difficult in a case like this is finding an unbiased jury. That's what becomes difficult. So when it becomes such public knowledge and everybody's talking about it, right, and everybody, it becomes this point. If it goes to a jury standpoint, then it becomes difficult. That's where the case becomes dangerous. But what she will always have in this courtroom is that for anybody who says, well, for when his defense team turns around and says, right, well, you slandered my name, my client's name all over. She goes, yes, because I reported it to Derbyshire Police. It will get stricken straight out because she has done this out of desperation, out of safety for other women. So this woman is going to get treatment. What isn't nice is the fact that I get messages from this girl with this little fucking clampet's face in the corner saying
clampet? You just said
reading
what I just
that she's watching and seeing these videos with men like you who are making it 10 times more difficult. Do you realise that the conviction rate is 2% in this country?
I said she would jeopardise the case.
I'm not asked about what you said now. by
Okay,
this
if she's
point.
going to
I'm not
jeopardise
asked
the
what you
case,
said
then she's
about
going to
this point.
jeopardise the
I
case.
personally am not
Am I
going
not
back
wrong?
and forwards with you. You've shown your cards. We all know what you are. But what I'm saying to you is don't be a part of that 2%, yeah? Don't be a part of that 2%, right? The problem that makes it harder.
Can I ask you a question, Roadman, right? Can I ask you a question?
I'm helping her.
Yeah, one sec, one sec, you know the 2% that you said that don't get to court? I mean, that's based on evidence,
No,
though.
sorry,
because
that's wrong. It's 2% go to court.
Oh, okay. Because I'm a believer that you've got to have evidence. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that, you know, what can you do if there's no evidence? Do you get what I'm saying? I don't believe that anyone should, no man or woman should be put in jail without, you know, or that should be put to jail without receipts. And that's the problem that we have here with There's you're not going to have the receipts. So I do understand why it is 2%, because who's going to have evidence of that? Do you know what I mean? But what we're meant to do, put someone in prison with no receipts? Do you get what I'm saying? So what's your answer to that then?
So no, with this, sorry, I can categorically state to you, right? So one of my biggest issues with this guy in the corner is that he literally asked us to show him the evidence. Yeah, that is my issue. Yeah, my issue is with guys.
I asked you to show me the evidence.
Yes, and I'm saying to you, right? I've told you this. The evidence is video evidence. The evidence, is this woman's screams and her cries, and the internet wants her to bear these scars all over the internet. And I think that's gross.
Are you telling me I said to her, I want her to show me the video of her great?
You did say that.
And then
do you see the lies that are being put on my name? Like,
I'm not lying. You sat in Top Girls and you said that you wanted to see the evidence until you would believe her. Yes, you did.
The evidence. Why?
I was in the live, Hungry Guy. This is why the argument started in the first place.
Oh my God! Can someone please show the fucking clip,
Angie?
I will show the clip.
Hungry Guy.
We have a discussion.
Fucking hell!
You don't want to
have to sit through this bullshit, and when the clip gets played,
listen, I didn't do all this for TikTok.
When the clip gets played.
Listen, I didn't do all this for TikTok. You're a nobody on here. You've got no numbers, literally you're known for coming in people's boxes, and playing some unhinged opinion.
I'm a somebody in the real world.
Okay, right, all right, that's fine. That's fine.
Can I just quickly say, you know, another thing that really bothers me is they look at someone's job as well. Wow, you shouldn't be doing that kind of job, and they look at that as in, wow, you're doing that kind of job, and that really bothers me because it shouldn't matter. It doesn't matter what job you do. the police should always take it seriously. And I don't know if that's the reason. Because
no, this is the battle.
The police used to criticise women if they wore like skimpy clothing and stuff.
Listen, it's always been the way. It's not like a new thing. Jack the Ripper, the reason he got away with it for as long as he did was because the women he was doing it to were discredited. You look at the Yorkshire Ripper and you go and actually look at that case. The police, because they couldn't solve that particular case themselves, they labelled these women as women of the night. Whereas if you actually go and look at the documentation, these women were just regular women who had regular jobs. But what it's easier to do is it's easier to dehumanize somebody because of the profession that they do. I've heard people talk about this woman like refer to her as animal and this, that and the other. And what you do there is you start to, I'm not saying that you did, but I've heard people do this. And what I'm saying is that when you do this, people try the best to dehumanize her and they try to make her something that she's not. Listen, the girl I speak to her, you have to understand this, right? I'm a trauma baby, right? So I understand what taking power back is, right? Anybody who knows my story understands that I understand what taking power is back. But when you're in a position and you're female and you're doing stuff like this, whether people like it or not, that is a version of femininity where you are choosing to use your body to take your power back, and that is every right. That's the whole point of feminism. Whether people like it or not, it's a freedom of choice, right? And in this situation, that is that woman's choice. People don't speak to her off the app. People don't see her off camera. People don't see the girl that's not making the jokes, the soft girl that's not eating for days because all of this is getting to her. The girl that's asking, how do you take all the criticism and people calling you names? People don't know that. I come to TikTok and I give you people myself nothing because I'm too fucking ADHD to lie. I trip up on myself too much. So
can we see the clip then, Ange?
But a lot of people...
Roadman, can I just speak to you? I just want to say, first and foremost, I am sorry because it was me that took it to this platform because Hungry Guy was in the box acting like some sort of superhero when it comes to vulnerable people. So I called him out to let everybody know exactly what kind of human being is being platformed on multiple platforms.
Yeah, the thing is, me and Roman, we had this conversation with David Bailey's live before, haven't we? But no one really told me what he said. I thought it was just what he said about the police.
There was loads of stuff. The live went on for ages. The thing is with it, right? He was more concerned about winning the argument, and that was the red flag to me. Like nothing he was saying is any different from any of these trolls that come on the app previous, It's nothing shocking, it's nothing new. But the thing is he was doing it in places where the audience was large, like today. Like he comes in and anybody who does lives on TikTok knows it's difficult to be getting your 3.7s, your fucking 4 5Ks, And where I'm finding this guy in every comment section is somewhere like this, where there is a large number of people watching and his opinion doesn't help in any way. It literally, like the thing is if he had an opposing opinion that even helped the other guy, I could understand it, but it's not. It's so Switzerland. It's sat on the fence. It's making sure that you're just on the cusp of being edgy, but making sure you keep safe. I am literally talking to the department that is going to look into your job, and that makes no difference to whether you are a doctor, whether you are a nurse, whether you are a porter. It makes no difference. You will not be working around vulnerable people. And they have agreed, when they have seen the footage that I have sent to them, that this kind of behaviour is not what the NHS want them as a reflection of, because what you forget is you was bragging very hard in the box about what you did for a job.
Oh, and I still brag.
No.
Because I'm proud of it.
Listen.
Like you're proud of your platform. Okay, I'm proud of that.
So you was telling everybody quite loudly in the box what your job was, right? Now, unfortunately, whether you like it or not, there is a level of decorum that you are supposed to hold on the internet. And I push the boundaries.
Roadman, what's my name? How are you going to report me and you don't even know my name?
No, because what's going to happen is it's not a short investigation. You have a very specific voice. I don't know your name. I don't know your details.
Oh, so they do voice.
But I know what hospital you work in because somebody contacted me and somebody told me that they had worked with you prior. And I had about 15 messages when I got off the live off women who were angry with what you have been doing. And they they gave me the location, because what I had originally said was I was going to pull up on you, but then a nurse turned around and told me that nobody in the hospital will take me seriously.
If you're a real man, pull up. If you're a real man, you would pull up.
You can question, right? See, this is what you do. This is what you do. This is what you do. See, this is what you do, right? Listen. Hungry guy, listen to me. By no means, in any way, shape, or form, are you a threat to me. And nobody in this...
Love you, baby.
Listen, babe. Listen, nobody in these boxes and nobody in this chat believes that you are a threat to me in any way, shape, or form, right? And I can tell you this, by me pulling up on you, listen to me. Listen to me. By me pulling up on you, by me pulling up on you and fighting you, I am simply beating up a gay black man. I get done for so many different levels of hate crime, when in fact my issue is
so you think you're going to win?
Is with your character. Right?
You think you're going to win?
So
you think so highly of yourself, don't you?
Roadman, can I ask you a question?
You're a prisoner, Roadman. Just remember that. You're unalive.
Can we see the clip, Annie?
Okay, so shut the fuck up.
Nobody in here believes you, bro.
You know, Roadman, you know, if somebody who'd worked with Hungry Guy, and did they not tell you his name? Like, do they not know his name?
No, I've got it somewhere. I can't remember his name now. My memory's fucking shot, but I've got it.
You didn't speak to anyone that works with me.
Yeah, no, listen.
He thinks I work with fucking Plymouth.
I've got your name written down, but the only thing...
Okay, get it. Roadman, we'll wait.
I will do. Listen, it makes no difference.
We'll wait.
I can make a video on you and it's just another person being exposed. It's no problem, right? What you're doing here...
I'm so scared of your platform.
What you're doing here now...
Your platform,
Look at what you're doing. You're diverting because you have
I'm not diverting. I'm literally making you out to seem like a dickhead because you are a dickhead.
Listen, you have
You think you're something, but you're not.
You have
no
go
and get a real fucking job.
You have
instead of, I want to be the voice of reason. I want to be you're a fucking...
You literally... Do you have any more intelligent conversation left, please?
Roadman, this is a fact of the matter. He doesn't. Respectfully, Hungry Guy is doing things the right way. He's going down the right avenues. I hope you enjoy universal credit, and I hope you enjoy squirming for the rest of your life.
Darling, you don't know what family I come from. I'll never be on universal credit.
I don't like to... Listen, I learned a very long time ago that going up to somebody and taking a little fucking anger out on their physical being, it's a very temporary little thing. Do you know where I'll get great pleasure, right? When I know that you've lost your job, and I know that you won't be able to apply in the NHS again, and I know that you'll be going back to something that pays you a minimum wage. And you did that yourself. Listen, that's where I'll get my joy, because in no way, shape or form, do I need to put myself at risk. I'm raising 3 girls from people like you. Yeah.
Good for you. Good for you.
Yeah. What good am I to them in jail breaching my IPP for some...
Well, you already were in jail.
Yeah, of course I was in jail, and I'm very... Do you know what? Certain people can say, "Oh, I'm not proud." I'm proud of my shit, bro. And people can unfollow me if they want to. I come on this app, I bear all of my warts and everything. Do you know why? Because people find out shit about you if you don't. Yeah? People, do you know how many people I call out? Do you know how many people are out here looking, hoping to find a little crumb on me that I've left out? Do you know how many people are waiting for it? Right? You'll never find it. I've told everybody I'll transfer you 10 grand cash if you find something I haven't told you.
Exactly why I said, but I'm offering 500.
Yeah, but you're not, though. You're not. What we're going to do is we're not going to play this game where you try and draw me out and get me into this argument back and forth.
Oh, you've been drawn out, mate. You've been drawn out.
No, nobody have not. Ladies, do I look or sound like I'm being drawn out?
Ladies, come on, we need your validation.
No, I'm just asking.
Come on, ladies.
I'm asking your opinion because you're trying to voice one in front of a lot of people, which I just want.
I'm doing exactly what you're doing.
I just want you to. I want to show you how silly you look. There is a lot of women in here who have been through similar things to this lady,
and that has nothing to do with me.
There's a lot of women in here that are very angry with the way that you have dealt with.
And that's their problem.
Yeah, and that's their problem.
They're sheep. They follow what the crowd follows.
When you are signing up to universal credit, then that will be your problem, babe.
It won't, because I never will be. Because I will always be saving lives.
Listen, I'm sorry to say this. I've got absolutely nothing more to say. And if you need any of this stuff and you want to put it in a live,
play the video.
I will.
Goodbye.
I'll send it. You know, listen, I don't. What's up with you, mate? Are you okay? Do you need a cuddle?
Man, can I just say thank you for coming up and confirming that what I said was true.
Yeah, no, it was absolutely true. The thing is it's all well and good. People like to change and bend stuff to make themselves look better when they quickly realise that nobody else agrees with the bullshit that they're spewing.
I don't need anyone to agree with me. This is about putting your point of view.
No, but what you do is this is it. Why are you in Angie's box? If you don't need validation, right? If you're a real person that doesn't need this internet shit, why are you in Angie's box?
For socializing, for entertainment,
socializing, nobody
talking
likes
to
you.
people, talking about different topics.
Listen, socializing, nobody likes you. So the socializing bit, that's like you're just lying. So like what? I don't understand.
I don't have no one's number. No one has my number. I don't need friends from TikTok.
Okay, well, and I firmly agree with that. I firmly agree with having a real life outside of a phone. But what I'm saying to you is you're coming up here and making Rebecca Goodwin's trauma your whole identity, babe. Yeah, and it's kind of cringe.
I think you're doing that, Roseman.
It's kind of giving.
I think you're doing that.
It's kind of
you
giving.
Clutch on stories like this. Just to make
it's my friend. Listen, do you know what? I get messages from my friend, and my friend is in absolute bits because of people like you. So what I will do is, because you're not smarter than me, you're not harder than me, and all this.
I am. My master says otherwise.
Like, okay, whatever. I don't give a fuck about all that. But you literally.
I do.
I do. Of course you do, because you're the one who needs validation, babe.
No, it's not. No, it's an achievement. It's something to be proud of.
Okay.
It takes a lot to get to where I am, mate.
Listen, I'm not bothered about it. My friend messages me and says to me, "Have you seen this guy talking about me? It's guys like this who make it difficult for women." And I'm fucking sat here and I'm not eating and I'm stressed out and I'm trying to take my kids to the beach and I can't because I'm being tagged in stuff and people are blah blah blah, and there's people on the app questioning my authenticity and
then get off the app.
Blah, blah. Yeah, right. Would you see what I'm saying there? The guilt. See what I'm saying?
You're the reason why women. You're the reason why women like.
No, I said about his friend. His friend was a man. Okay, if this is affecting him, he needs to get off the app.
My friend Becky Mills. That's exactly. Everybody else knew who I was talking about. Don't play stupid. What you just
don't know who the fuck your friends are.
What you've just done is you've just gave me a whole nother clip to send. Right. So it was all heard.
Do you know there's so many empty threats?
You are going to learn.
So many empty threats.
Listen. You are going to learn the hard way, yeah. And you're going to learn the hard way, and I promise you, you sat there,
and you're going to teach it to me, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. And when you sat there and you're eating your pot noodle in your living room, questioning why your life's falling apart and you don't have that regular paycheck, yeah, to pay for your sass, yeah, you're going to really find out fast. Yeah, you're going to find out fast. There are consequences when you come online and you try to do this shit. People think that they can hide behind this fake anonymity, and it's bullshit. It's bullshit, right? You will pay for it, yeah? I'm going to go and I'm going to spend the rest of my day with my children while you sit here using other people's trauma to somewhat make yourself feel relevant, babe.
Yeah, I'm not the one who brought it up.
Can I just ask, if you're genuinely not concerned and you feel like you've done nothing wrong, why don't you give your name?
Give you what?
If you genuinely believe you've done nothing wrong, and whatever has been told and said about you today in this box, and whatever Roadman said as well, and whatever I've brought up, if you feel like you've done nothing wrong and he's took it to your work, you tell us your name.
Yeah, but Kimmy, that's just a daft thing to say.
Yeah,
no one wants to say the full name and the address. Like, even if he didn't do anything wrong, like, why would you want to say your full name? Because we know what people are like on TikTok.
Dummy.
No,
why do you have to insult everyone? Why can't you just have a conversation?
Have you seen what I've been called in this box? Have you seen the shit that's been against me?
All the time I've been in here, he never called you a name, and Kimmy's never called you a name.
This is called defending myself.
But you can defend yourself without taking it to name calling, right?
No, I can't. That's who I am. I'm sorry.
Well, that's a bit of a shame. Can I ask you? Yeah, I'll bore off. Can I just ask you a question? If a woman has a partner and she says, "I've got a headache tonight," and he climbs on top of her, is that great?
You tell me, Jen. You tell me.
No, I'm asking you. I'm asking you if that's great.
You tell me.
Okay, so how is she supposed to prove that?
Oh my Lord.
Well, you're asking for evidence, so how is she supposed to prove that?
Who's asking for evidence? See, now you're putting words into my mouth.
You asked, yes, you did ask for evidence. You asked in Top Girls. I was sat there.
Okay, so we're supposed to believe your word for it, and that's it. My word doesn't mean shit.
Well, there's 3 people on this live said the exact same thing. And
I could not give a fuck if you had 300 people. Play
So
the
it doesn't
clip.
matter what anyone says then,
I
because
feel
that's
like-
what you're going to come back with.
Exactly. So if it doesn't, why are you here still talking?
Angie,
I
I'm
thought
not the
we
one
could
who
have a
brought this up.
conversation.
Angie, I feel like my point's been proven. It's not just me. There's hundreds of people in this live saying the same thing. I'm going to drop. Thank you for letting me put out here what horrible person this is. Speak to you all later.
Well, okay, shall I play this video? Shall I play this clip?
Yeah, play it on, so people can hear.
It's a long clip. Does anyone know how far in?
Angie, please just play it all. Just play it all.
I don't want my child to find out she has a child. I don't want parents looking at me funny at school gates. I don't want it getting back to my child in the playground. A lot of things would have gone through her head. Not only that, how would the people in the industry look at her? So she's at a disadvantage. Now, the fact that 3 weeks later he still hadn't been arrested just screams volumes, really, doesn't it? 3 weeks. 3 weeks is a long time. She's in that pub. And to be honest with you, she was brave going into that pub. Because obviously, who would have known? People might have known. And she has got to face them people, the same people that some of them might be like you, hungry guy, that go look at her and think, really? You do it for a job, mate.
Why is somebody saying that it didn't happen to her?
No, what I'm saying is, Roadman, I said, okay, she...
Let me talk. 1 minute. Hungry guys.
No, Tom, please.
No, let me talk. So, hungry guys came in.
Okay, let me answer the question. I'm sorry. If you're going to sit there and fucking lie, Tom, do your thing. Let me answer the man.
You can correct me. Anyway, so we were talking about Rebecca.
What do I need to correct you? Why don't I just answer him? He asked me the question.
All right, you speak and then I'll speak after you.
Thank you. Okay, so Roadman, what basically happened, they were talking about what happened to Rebecca Goodwin, and I said, before she came online, before she branded this man a rapist, before she came and outed all of the...
Why are people saying wrong clip? Was this?
No, it's not the wrong clip. Please play it, Angie. Please, I'm begging you. Just play it, please.
Before she was arresting them.
Oh, sorry.
Saying she should have waited for the police to do their bit. That's exactly what I said.
Right, so first and foremost, the fact that it took them 3 weeks, to arrest the guy, if they even did have a conversation with him, but then it took 24 hours to get her to remove all of those videos down,
Oh, I give up. It's the wrong clip again. Everyone's saying it's the wrong clip, so I give up, guys. Unless someone can send me the right clip, I don't have it.
The reason why they're saying it's the wrong clip, Angie, because they know what it's... This is an ambush, I swear to God. This is ridiculous.
Dave's live. Wait a minute, I think I've got that. Dave's live.
Oh, Angie, the Dave's live was like after all this drama kicked off. This was like the day after or something, wasn't it? Or later on.
In that case, I don't have it.
Because Angie, I think the people...
without Roadman. It wasn't Roadman wasn't in it, was he?
Guys, at Dave's live, they were discussing what Hungry Guy had said in Top Girls live. It started off, and so I think all these people, Angie, a few people are saying it was the right clip because a lot of people have got in the heads that
we'll play it. Okay, we'll play it anyway.
So they know what's going on. They need to know. They can't just arrest someone for the sake of arresting them. I'm saying she should have waited for the police to do their bit. That's exactly what I said.
Right, so first and foremost, the fact that it took them 3 weeks to arrest the guy, if they even did have a conversation with him, but then it took 24 hours to get her to remove all of those videos down, in protection of this. I've just woke up, so you have to bear with my words, but the fact that 3 weeks it took to speak to the guy, and then it took 24 hours to speak to him when it comes to protecting him. She had 7 minutes worth of video, and many cases, there's women that have been speaking all over my posts for the last 2 days, that have said openly that they reported their cases and it took up to a year before anybody got back.
Guys, this is the only clip I've got. People keep saying it's before Roadman box.
Absolutely, and it will take, but I'm saying Rebecca Goodwin doesn't get like a special treatment. Well, there's other cases that
he said that she's fucked up her case, and we said, well,
I said she jeopardized.
1 minute, hold on, but basically the same fucking shit. Let me fucking talk now, right?
And then he said, oh, it's her fault for going to the pub to see him in the pub. She put herself in that position to see him.
I've got to ask you this. Are you all right? Okay, now see, this is exactly what I was afraid was going to happen. Topper was going to twist it. I didn't say. I said if she knows he's in the pub, or that's the pub that he goes to.
Yeah, so it must be the wrong one then, because he's already said it.
Yeah, you just said it. You just said it there, angry guy. You just repeated what you said right there, and I rewind it. You just repeated it right there. Oh, God.
Pub. And that's what you're saying is, Roadman. I said.
Let me talk. 1 minute. Hungry guys.
No, Topper, please.
No, let me talk. So, hungry guys came in.
Okay, let me answer the question. I'm sorry. If you're going to sit there and fucking lie, Topper, do your thing. Let me answer the man.
You can correct me. Anyway, so we were talking about Rebecca.
What do I need to correct you? I don't know the answer. You asked me the question.
All right, you speak and then I'll speak after you.
Thank you. Okay, so Roadman.
Right, just to clarify, the reason he's telling you to play. The reason he's telling you to play this clip, because the only way you're going to find out what he said in this clip prior to this is what Top Girl tells you. During this clip, he tried to be a bit more conservative in how he'd said things to me.
Roadman, stop twisting things. Jody, who was in that live, who is Top Girl's best mate, is saying keep listening.
This whole clip turns into a big old ego stroking competition, this, that and the other. If you keep watching this, it's just back and forth. You'll see some bits and he says some vulgar stuff. If it's the box where LAM is in the corner, he tells her to go and get a rope and all this, that and the other.
That was in Dave's.
No, that was in Dave's. Yeah, that's another thing I heard.
Yeah. So he did, like, if it's in this box, he's just like, so all he did was he tried to divert as hard as he could, from what it is that he said, and he tried to dilute it as much as.
I'm going to kick you out though, hungry guy, because.
Yeah, just literally, honestly, if I can find it, I'll let you know. But everybody tagged me. I ended up with about 50 people sharing me the live because he'd said it prior, and people were like, "Oh my God, Roadman, he's just said this." So I'd then come in to have the conversation with him afterwards. But if you do watch that clip, he does at one point.
Guys, I put him as a reason, because he was saying he didn't say it. So
yeah, no, he did 100%. I'd seen the clips afterwards, and the people, everybody, there was about 3,000 people in the chat, and when Top Girl reflected it, he said, yeah, that was
I'm not saying why you kick him out now. I've had him in all morning, but this never was mentioned. I think Kimmy came out.
I'm literally going to have to shoot because I'm with my kids now, but I just didn't want you wasting your time.
Yeah, he told me something completely different to what is being said. So, I spoke to Roman about the Sophie Bailey thing. That was completely different, but the angry guy said he said something completely different.
Yeah. No, listen, I will send it you.
I didn't understand why people were having a problem with him. I was thinking, well, why the whole app is gone if he's just saying that, trying to help her, say about the police and all that. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, he's not. He's literally just, every time you try and talk to him, he's trying to be on the edge of the conversation. But listen, I'm going to shoot. Thank you very much for having me back. Bye-bye.
Guys, someone said I was not informed. I've told you what he had said and that was it. And I didn't understand why people had an issue, because I thought, okay, it's just an opinion. Him saying about the police, just don't bring it to TikTok because you don't want to ruin the case. And I thought, okay, that's what he said. That I understand that. That's what I thought he'd said.
But I'm going to drop down. But thank you so much for letting me.
Thank you, Jen.
Thank you.
Boxes out for Snow Girl. I've only seen this video for the first time about the pub. That I did not have a clue about. Like I said, if I knew it, I'd find the video, would I not? If I've seen the video, I'd know where to find it. So if I've seen it, I did not watch the live. So I would say, here's the video, I've got it. And I would say, yes, you did say it because I've heard it. But I'm not saying that because I've not heard it.
Oh. Come on, we all know what Angie's like. She needs to see the evidence before she
No, especially he's saying he didn't say it. He's saying he got twisted, didn't he? You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, show me I'd like to hear this video. It was played to you. No, it wasn't, JT, about the pub. About what he said about the pub. No, it wasn't. This is what probably got played to me, maybe. But not that, no. Oh. Never got played to me. If they did, you'd find it. You'd all have the video, right? If you said it, really. You don't even have the video. So if I've seen it, how come you're finding it hard to find it?
Exactly, because we need the video before Roadman got in, and no one's been able to tag Angie in it yet.
Levi, I can't remember. What did Levi play? He didn't play it, did he, Levi? Like I say, I think I've got dementia. What did Levi play?
People keep saying Miss Black said 5p, but people still like haven't tagged Angie in it. Like, that's what's pissing us off.
Oh, shit, man. I can't even fucking remember. I was probably intoxicated.
I think you'd had a drink, apparently, a few people said.
Yeah,
but you zone out anyways, Angie, like, because Cam 2 was getting a bit boring when you were just battling and he was Cam 2 and even I used to zone out, do you know what I mean? So...
Yeah. Yeah, I did say he was disgusting, didn't he, for his opinions? So maybe I did hear something. I can't remember, though, Linz. Oh, for God's sake, I can't remember it.
Angie, it's your fault, okay?
It's my fault. Yeah. I honestly can't. I remember him saying, top guy, angry guy, you're disgusting. I remember you saying that, but I swear to God, I can't remember what over, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Leave the alcohol alone. You haven't had a drink, boys, and I'm not going to drink. Yeah.
Oh, Natalie Smith, you're telling me the mod, that's the whole point of being a mod. Piss off. I'm a lazy mod, okay?
No, but I'm sure I did block him. But I don't know what account I blocked him on. But I can't remember what it was for.
Yeah, you did block him. It was on a different account.
Yeah, but what was said? What did I block him for? Because I remember him saying it's disgusting.
You probably blocked him for the same thing.
Well, somebody had come in the box. Oh, no. It was when you were battling Levi and Hungry Guy was in Levi's comments and Levi blocked him. And then I think he come over to yours and then AQ and that was saying in Levi. So basically Levi was saying, oh, just block him, Angie, like block him. And like they didn't really give you like a proper explanation. You just went, oh, like, okay, then you just blocked him from one of your...
Oh, right.
That's all the comments were telling you to do, you know what I mean?
Oh, okay. I honestly can't remember. Oh, was it about the ROP comment?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my God. Do you know what? It's quite scary. I can't bloody remember.
But the thing I had to say about that, I was like, there's a lot of like creators, just because they've got a lot more following, they get away with telling people to get ropes. Do you know what I mean? I know, and I'm not condoning Hungry Guy in any way, but I just think like you need to have the same energy for everyone.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
Like, you can't be outraged just because Hungry Guy said it. Got to be outraged for
Tell me
everyone.
what to do on my platform, guys. Exactly. I'm hungry now. Well, anyway, we haven't got the video, guys, so I'd like to hear it, like, do you know what I mean? Oh, well. Oh, wait a minute. Someone sent me...
Okay, Rebecca could lie.
Angry Guy thinks Rebecca could be lying. Oh, here it is. I think I found it.
What's that?
Thank God for that. I think, is this the one?
Okay, Rebecca...
Wait a minute, everyone. I think I found it.
Okay, Rebecca could lie. Okay, Rebecca... She could lie. You're saying women could lie. Trying to call me accountable. Why would she lie? Why would... To get at him. Okay, she's got to feel some type of way against this guy. Okay, so she will use her platform to literally bash him, get everyone against him and all of that. Okay, that's literally what she would basically do. Okay, she doesn't get to jump to the front of the queue. There's other people who have been through stuff, not just her.
What does she gain? What does she gain from the whole fucking scenario? Because she gains nothing. She loses. She's lost already.
What would she lose? Tell me what she would lose.
Thank you, Janet. Thank you, and thank you everyone for the
Oh my word, you telling me what would she lose?
Yeah,
Unfortunately, though, there are some women that do lie about it, right? But however, listen, this woman's got evidence. She's got all of that, okay? And the police massively let her down.
Please answer me this question.
Do you not know what Rebecca Goodwin does apart from her career?
Someone's put, for fuck's sake, let me tell you the story. And I'm not talking about Rebecca Goodwin because I know 100%, I'm behind her 100%. She's got evidence, she's got all of that. The police have massively let her down. And I believe it's probably because of the job she does. Yeah, I'm behind her. I don't need to question the woman. I don't think she's lying. I 100% believe her. Absolutely, right? The guy's confessed, thank God, you know, and he's in the right place. Yeah, but I'm not talking about Rebecca Goodwin when I say this. There was a case of a woman that did lie about grape, and she put a man in jail because she had a personal vendetta against him, yeah, and it was only he went to jail for 3 months, and it was only that they reopened the case that they found out she had a history of it, and she a history of it, of lying, and you know, getting back, you know, I don't know, she was a man age or something like that, but it's only a small percentage, don't get me wrong, but that's why we do have a court case with everything. DV, people lie about DV all the time as well. That's another thing, yeah. So what I'm saying is it's a small percentage, but it can happen. That's why we do have a justice system, yeah, where you have a defence team, you know, you know. So I do believe you've got to have receipts before you put anyone in jail. It's just unfortunate. It's one of those things that women do not have receipts on. It's like, what's the solution though? I don't know what the solution is, but I wouldn't put someone in jail based on no evidence. But Rebecca, I'm not talking about Rebecca Goodwin. 100% believe this lady. I'm just talking in general. So when this man is saying, but why would someone lie? And I'm not talking about Rebecca Goodwin here. Why would someone lie? People have lied, okay?
There's loads have.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And it's a shame because it gives women that have gone through it a really bad name. A really bad name, but you know what I mean? Yeah.
It makes it harder for them, yeah.
It does, absolutely. And that poor guy, remember, he lost everything on solicitors, had a lovely house, had everything, lost everything. He went to jail for 3 months based on a lie. You know what I mean? So he does have...
He wanted to unalive himself and everything, lost his kids and stuff, and then he had to prove it to get himself, even just to access his kids.
But like I say, don't twist this, guys, and to fit your narrative. There's nothing to do with Rebecca. I'm just talking in general.
Do you not the charity? Oh, okay. Let me talk about the charity thing. Okay, I'm not gonna. But if you want me to, I will gladly talk about the charity thing. Okay.
Oh yes, but no, I'm not talking. Guys, there you are twisting it again. I'm not talking about Rebecca. I'm just talking in general because of what simply Fraser said. Is why would a woman lie? But women have done, and not talking about Rebecca, but they have done.
If that's charity of her just lining her own pockets.
Are you basically saying you don't like Rebecca? Try and go against the fucking grain.
No, I'm not trying to go against the grain. Yes, you are.
I don't know if I've even seen this video. I'm not too sure.
Very valid point, but you lot are just like, you believe anything you see online.
Exactly. The only reason I'm not dropping it is because people are seeing what kind of person he actually fucking is, and this is the shit that he does all the fucking time. And it's good that maybe 1,000 people are able to see him.
Okay, we'll wait until everything comes out and let's see what happens. We'll start again.
Can I ask you
okay, and let's see what you guys say then.
Yeah, so he's not really just because like I said in the courtroom you are questioned, right? However, I feel like he is just calling her a liar. He's not saying, well, I just feel he's calling her a liar. That's how I feel.
So question. Let's flip it on the reverse here, Hungry Guy. What has she got to gain from doing what she's doing?
Oh, there he goes again.
She obviously feels some type of way against the guy. Okay, what other way is she going to get a guy? A woman can get a guy in two ways. Either his reputation or his wallet.
Hang on 2 seconds. But what is she gaining? What is she gaining from doing what she's done?
He thinks that everybody works with this mentality.
There is nothing to gain. There is nothing to gain.
There is something to gain. She wants to get back at the guy for whatever reason, whatever vendetta she has against him. There's two ways.
Can I just talk a minute before I go?
Yeah.
You know what Hungry Guy's done, don't you? He's made a statement instead of having it on a general chit chat. Yeah. What he's done is talked about this individual case.
I think there's a discussion on like DV, grape, and all those kind of things as to what we're saying about evidence and things. Yeah, I can understand.
That's what he's done. He should have just spoke about this case.
Yeah, there was a time and a place to basically talk about it. Not when
that's it, Lynch. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
So do you know this man? Through his reputation.
Do you know this man? What reputation on Rebecca? Do you know either of them? Or are you just rolling with your own narrative here? Do you know
Rebecca Goodwin? Do you know Rebecca?
No, I don't. That's why I don't come on. But why would I fucking say it? She's lied about it.
I started off by saying I think she should have let the police do their thing.
The police don't do fuck all about it until you put it on the police.
If we all run about playing vigilante, and take the law into our own hands, we'll have carnage out there.
But that's not okay. That's my whole point.
No, the problem is this guy is the
Thank you. Hungry Guy, you say you love your mum and your sister. If someone was doing that to them and they said, stop now, you're hurting me and making them bleed, which part of that is not rape?
Okay. Oh my God, it's just... Okay, so you guys are quick to label this man, quick to everything based on Rebecca's say-so. Because Rebecca said it must be the gospel truth.
It's not her say-so. She had video evidence. She's got video evidence.
She's got video evidence that no one has seen.
You know what? Can I say something, right?
I kind of get where he's coming from in some ways, right? Because if maybe that was someone else, like, you know, that someone that's a bit untrustworthy, say me, I'm not untrustworthy, but a lot of people don't trust me. I don't know why. I have a lot of hate on here. If there was someone like me, I think people would say the same thing. And if that was, yeah.
Angie, people have said you've lied about your trauma loads of times on this
I'm representing again for Rebecca Goodwin, yeah? You know, I think she's an amazing woman because she's a woman.
She has got proof, Angie. She has got proof.
Sunshine, you're not listening.
I am, go on.
You're not. Right? If I had said that, right, if I came out with something like that, people would go against me because they think I'm a liar, yeah, because of who I am. Yeah, because they have a dislike for me. And I honestly think people would ask me for the evidence. I really do. I think people would ask me for that. Honestly, I really do, Sunshine. I bet people will be live after live saying, you know, questioning it. I really do. You know, but however, you know, with the angry guy and Rebecca Good, you know, with this thing, I just think he sometimes does go against the grain. But I kind of get where he's coming from. I think if it was in court, I think it'd be it wouldn't be the same kind of questions, obviously, but things would be questioned. Do you get what I'm saying? But I think, I don't know if he should have put it to social media. I think it was a discussion on Grape or TV. I think I can get where he's coming from, yeah, if it was a general conversation. But however, it could come up like he's targeting this one woman, because that's what he was speaking about. You know, him calling her a liar. Because he's basically saying he doesn't believe her, right?
Yeah, he's bang out of order.
Yeah, he's basically saying he's not believing it. You know, and I don't feel he should be saying, that, because that's a statement, right? That's not really a question. You get what I'm saying? But like a general chat on the subject, then he would have valid points.
Yeah, and I don't think it's obviously good, because obviously it's just come out with Rebecca Goodwin. And if she's seen that video, then it's obviously not helping her and her mental health, having to listen to that.
Yeah.
Let the police do their bit. Okay.
Unfortunately, the TikTokers like the jury is like they think they're the police and the jury. You know what I mean? That's what they, you know. And I do feel the police should, but obviously the police did shit. So obviously she had no choice to bring it to TikTok. I'm big on it for that, because she's not just helping herself, but every other woman that's gone through what they have gone through, and feel that you can be brave, and you know, if the police do not do anything, well, you know, you should talk on it if you can. Do you know what I mean? And open up about it, because you haven't done anything wrong. He's done anything wrong. You shouldn't be ashamed of that. He should be ashamed of it. Do you know what I mean?
And can I just quickly say as well, Angie, because Hungry Guy did say something wrong. He was like, 3 weeks, so you think that's a long wait. I think what he's getting confused is that man should have been arrested straight away. Yes, court cases might take up to a year to get into court, unfortunately, but he should have been arrested for the public's protection straight away.
When it does come to this kind of thing, do they always get remanded or not? Because what about that Q Lion? He was walking the streets. Was he not found guilty?
Angie, he was on bail. Angie, he got found guilty. Then he was bailed because the prisons were too full. I'm sure he was on. He was back out in the public for about a month or something, and then he was coming on live pretending that he had to go to that. Yeah, that was disgusting. He actually been sentenced, Andrew, as well.
What if he gets found innocent? What then? No one's gonna fucking come online and say, "Look, guys, he's innocent." Do you know
online and say that because he's not innocent?
And he does have a point. The thing is, I don't really know much about Rebecca Goodwin, do you know what I mean? But he does have valid points if it was in a general chat and not on just one person. Because obviously,
he's pinpointed one person.
Yeah, she's watching there and thinking he's calling her a liar, he's calling all these things.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, just because the judge says so, it doesn't just.
But he has confessed, right?
Right, Sammy.
Rebecca could lie, okay?
Yeah. So
apparently he wanted to watch the hungry guy asked to watch the video.
But the disgusting thing, Angie, it's took for Rebecca to do that, and the police still didn't go and arrest him. He actually handed himself in. Yeah. That just shows how bad the police are.
Yeah. It takes ages for the police round here, because I'm Derbyshire. It takes ages for him to come to us.
He pretty much confessed to well, I don't know what he said to the police. In fact, he's handed himself in. My assumptions is
he's going to be guilty. Yeah.
Bleeding, but that's how I see. He's bleeding guilty, right?
Angie, in an interview, they're going to show him the evidence. They're going to show him that video, and he obviously won't be able to deny it, will he?
No.
Yeah, what? Yeah.
Hopefully he does admit it, and
She's
to not have to
very
go through
lucky.
it all.
You know, Rebecca Goodman is very lucky. Very lucky she's got the evidence because, like Roadman says, very fair, true. Not many get to court because of evidence, isn't it? There are many reasons, I suppose, but one of them being evidence. So it's such difficult to get evidence on such thing. So so many women don't.
I think for Rebecca's sake, Angie, I hope he does just plead guilty so she doesn't have to go through the trauma of going through a trial.
It's a difficult one, right? Because you'd want that person to plead guilty so you don't have to go through trial, right? Because that will be, However, you want him to, I don't know, because you'd want a trial also. Do you know what I mean? Because you'd want him to get longer sentence. Because, him pleading guilty, he's going to get shorter sentence.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, but if you've got solid, the way I see it, if you've got solid evidence on that person and he's confessed to it, well, I don't know, then he'll probably plead guilty, I suppose.
I can see his solicitors
Can we watch the box? Shall I put her back in?
I don't know. I'm just saying with me, I think I'd want that person to plead not guilty just so there's a trial and you get a bloody, throw the book at him.
And can we watch the box? Shall I put her back in?
He's still would that need to go to a hearing when he does get, even if he does plead guilty, because he still needs to stand up there and then plead guilty and then go back for sentencing. So you could still go into court and see him getting sent down. Do you know what I mean? But I understand what you're saying because he'll get
How many
much
years
less.
do you think somebody would get for something? If they was to plead guilty.
I reckon he'd get about 7 years. I'd have to do 3.5.
Not long enough, though, eh?
No.
But if he pled not guilty and found guilty, he would get a lot longer, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Somebody in the comments have said the victim wouldn't want to go through the trauma. It's true, though.
Yeah, and I understand that, absolutely.
Yeah, even if he got found guilty, Angie, he'd probably only get an extra couple of years anyways, say a 10 year and have to do 5. And even if he got released on good behaviour.
Angie, I'm almost 90% sure that video you were playing then is the video. I am in the box on that video and that is the live that he said it in.
Said what?
The thing that the whole argument erupted.
Pub thing I didn't hear. I didn't hear about what he said about that wasn't on that video when he said, why does she go to the pub? Huh?
Keep playing the video.
I played it all right to the end. Is there another video? That's the bit that's missing.
Angie, go on that page where you're being tagged on, Angie, and check the video after that. Do you know what I mean?
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, if anybody's got part 2 to that, please, because that's the correct live.
It'll be the next video.
I do.
Yeah. Is it the next video long?
No, the next one's with Roadman. So and this is wait a minute, that's Roadman.
Shut up. Okay, we all know about reputation and
right, listen, shut up. I'm going to say something, right? What I'm going to say to you is right now, this woman has come forward and she has said she has got 7-minute video footage of her crying.
Yeah, it's not this one. I don't think that's with Roadman. That's the only one.
It was the same live that you were playing then, was the live that it was said in. I know that for 100% because I was in the box when it was said.
Just me. Can you tag Angie in somebody's saying they've tagged you in Delusive 23, but can you tag her in Delusive 40? Have you got access to 23 on that phone, Ange?
23, I don't think I have one.
Just me, tag her on Delusive 40.
Hungry guy is out of order. He's out of order.
Like I said, it was a general conversation. Some of his points are valid. If it wasn't targeting one person, he would have valid points like about evidence. Even if someone has evidence, it doesn't mean they've got all the evidence. It doesn't mean it shows everything. It don't mean, did you get him saying? So I'd understand where he's coming from in a general discussion.
But pinpointing it, that does. Pinpointing one woman, that could stop her going further. Yeah.
If you can't tag Angie 40, tag Zayana's account and she can play it on her device.
The thing is I'm going to be straight with you. I don't normally come into boxes. I normally sit in and watch. But I was in a box that day because of what he was saying. Do you know what I mean? And I was there. I remember it as clear as day because I was calling him out for everything that he said. And then he just, it weren't even like, it was like, I think it was mentioned and like that she had bumped into him in the pub and he went, well, she shouldn't have put herself in that position. That was exactly what he said. I've got no...
is that what he said?
Yeah, honestly, Angie, I've got no reason to lie. I really have no reason to lie.
Then that's obviously completely, that's bang out of order, absolutely.
Yeah. Because at that point, everybody in the live then jumped on him like...
The thing is, though, Camille, it gets worse and worse. These are things that people have not told me. You know, first of all, he told me, you know, what he said. I think I played this video before. I'm not going to lie. I probably had a drink, so I can't remember it. Do you know what I mean? But it's first he's saying to me, you know, he's just telling her not to go, you know, on social media because you might have a police case. Then it's about this pub thing, and now it's something, you know, it just gets bloody worse.
That was his initial point. His initial point when he came into the box was that she should never have took it to social media. Right, I disagree with him saying that as well because she had
what he said to me is he meant as in you don't want to ruin your police case, but we all know why she took it to social media is because the police weren't listening to her.
Yeah, that was his initial point. But then as the conversation progressed and more was being discussed, that's when he then made the comment saying that she put herself in that position in the pub.
Because I can understand the social media thing because Rodman explained it really well. Like, you need an unbiased jury.
Why can't she go to even if he wasn't there, why can't she go in there? Yeah, no, I'm not advising that, but you're wrong. But however, why can't she use that? She's a victim, not the bloody. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's gone personal.
He's the one that should leave. He should be leaving the pub.
This was the point. He was then trying to twist it, saying that Top Girl had twisted it to state that that's what he said. It weren't. He left his mouth. So when he's in this box then saying to me, well, why shouldn't she go to the pub? Well, you tell me, hungry guy, why she shouldn't go to the pub. Because you made that statement. You tell me why.
It's gone very personal.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
From what I get, I don't think she knew he was even in there. I don't know. But however, even if she did know he was in there, why can't she look in there? She's not the suspect here. He is. He should be leaving, if anything. Do you know what I mean? He's the one that done wrong, not her. She's done nothing wrong.
The fact of the matter is, it's men like him questioning women that make women that have been through these situations not want to speak up because they're get torn down enough as it is. Do you know what I mean? They go to court and the way they get cross-examined is disgusting. They get degraded. They have to constantly relive what's gone through, like what they've gone through.
I'm not going to lie, Kimmy. I've got, you know, with myself, I do believe in receipts. You know what I mean? And I do think you've got to be questioned in court. I mean, that's just ridiculous what you just said, to be honest.
No, I'm not saying you don't have to be questioned in court. No, I'm not saying that. But I'm saying
when it comes to the general outside of court.
I said when it comes to the general public, doing the same is what a solicitor would do. It's not anyone in the general
you're not judge and jury, you mean? The only time I question people if there's two creators, for example, Speedo and Laura, right? That I would question because that's two that we know them both. We know, you know, they could get threats. We might know where they live. I think that's completely different because I do believe if you're going to make an accusation to someone on TikTok, you've got to come with receipts. You know, because that's an accusation, a severe accusation. It could be damaging because we know what the person looks like. We know all about them. That's the only time I would question it. And that was with the Speedo and Laura situation, which a lot of people did question.
I'm not going to comment on what other people have been through. That's not my place to do so. The only thing,
I'm just saying, people have a right to question things like that, in my opinion.
The only thing I didn't like is, for one, the girl had come on, she had stated she'd got the evidence. He did ask to see it. He was like, well, show me the evidence.
That's disgusting.
He did, and that's fact. He also then said about putting herself in that position and then also questioning why the victim felt it necessary to take it to social media after 3 weeks. It's got nothing to do with him. Why this lady, I don't want to keep mentioning her name because it's not fair. Why this lady.
You know what I find concerning? Zion, have you been tagged in anything?
Do you know what I
People have tagged me in the comments and said they've tagged me, but no one's tagged me in nothing, and no one shared me with nothing, and no one sent a message.
No one. Do you know what I find? Can I just say something? Even the police wouldn't ask for their evidence, yeah, because there's a special unit they, as somebody would send it to, yeah, that you cannot send that to the police because that will be classed as RP, revenge porn, believe it or not. There's a special unit that you send things like that to. Do you know what I mean? Never ever send nudes or anything like that to the police officer.
the police.
But anyway, I'm going to drop. I'm going to drop. I just wanted to let you know that was the live it was said in. Again, thank you for having me. Thank you for letting me say what I needed to say, Tom. And I 110% told the truth in every single thing that I said when I come into his box.
Do you know what I find concerning? The fact that Hungry Guy ain't seeing what he said was wrong.
Is he? No, I think I was blocked, I think. But I was going to say I wanted him to hear the video.
No, I don't think he's... I'll have a look and see if he's been blocked. I think he got kicked, didn't he?
Yeah, I think he got blocked. Kicked and blocked.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, don't block people unless I say though, please. Don't do that, okay? Because I'm not having people control my platform either.
Do you want us to unblock the man, Joe?
No, leave him, because I wanted him to hear the video. But it's like someone blocked AB yesterday. I wanted to take a screenshot of his comment. It was a horrible comment about me. But I couldn't because he got blocked. And just please, if you're going to block someone, just take screenshots. With Hungry Guy, I wanted him to listen to the video because he was denying it. So that's why I didn't block him.
Yeah, because it would have been interesting, Angie, because he was really protesting in the box for over an hour.
I wanted to hear what he had to say in regards to the right video we found. But he can't listen to that now because he's been blocked. Do you know what I mean?
Because I was trying to understand where he was coming from, because he was saying what, like he was trying to say basically, why did it take for her, well, this is the impression I got, why did it take for her to see him in the pub to then go to social media if it was after 3 weeks, which is sort of fair enough, but it shouldn't, do you know what I mean? Like, I was trying to understand where he was coming from, but obviously listening to what I've listened to, like, it didn't seem that weird, do you know what I mean?
I just feel with him, he have a general discussion on that topic, yeah, he had valid points. But not because it's about someone that's reported it, a victim that has reported it with evidence, you know, not you know what I mean?
It was like he was targeting her as a person.
Yeah, exactly. That's all. Yeah, that's
it was too personal.
Yeah, absolutely. But however, he had valid points. If it was a general thing, he probably, you know.
If it was a general conversation.
Yeah, apart from the pub thing, obviously, the things that he said there, but I didn't hear that in that video. I'm not.
I think he needs to stand. I think he needs to stand up and say sorry and
apologise.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely needs, especially to her.
Yeah. Crazy.
Right, I'm going, Angie. Thanks for letting me.
I'm going to come off in a minute anyway. I'm tired now. What's this videos I've got? I don't know what videos I've got here. Raven gets in. Oh, that's EQ's box. That was just last night, wasn't it?
Dan papers here, so I'm going to do me operating bastards. Ta-da.
I don't want to come off, guys. I need a break. And all I'm going to say is a big up Rebecca for doing what she's doing. Do you know what I mean? And standing by women. We need more women like her. You know what I mean? She, a woman's woman. Stands by what's right. And the police, they should be named and shamed. Oh my God, if that was me, I'd be pulling them all over the social media. Absolutely. They'll be going all around social media. You all right, Diana?
Yeah, all right, and
yeah. And I just also say just for this before I come off, and don't be like, if that has ever happened to you, you can always report it 10 years, 20 years down the line later. You don't have to report it straight away if you don't feel you want to. You can report it when you're ready, and don't let it put you off because of a one police force that didn't do their job. Doesn't mean another police force is going to be the same. All right then, guys. I'm going to go, and I will be back later. All right, speak to you soon, guys.
oh.